Okay. Oh dear. Man. There I am. Oh. Shit. There we are. Okay. Hello everyone. It's been a bit. I am so happy to be back. And as you can see, we are binting our bogos today. Bal asks, who are you? You know, I don't think I know anymore. Who am I?
What?
Hey Simki, do you know who I am?
What?
I don't know. I don't know how long I can keep the bit up. Bal asks who I am. Who am I? Alright. So I'll get that lobby set up after. Oh, there's Bal. Oh god, the fucking things are. Hold on. There we go. Hey Bal, hey Dennis.
Hello, no.
Alright, have you guys picked your teams yet?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're all aliens?
Yes. Should be.
I mean, I don't want to really say we're aliens. Maybe we're
Dennis.
Well, we're definitely colonial marines.
But are we versus Predator?
Oh.
I don't know. So, Xeno will not be joining us tonight. I'll get the lobby set up right now. Also, Xeno never got the memo that we were picking aliens at first.
Oh.
Okay, so I assume he picked Bigfoot.
No, he picked... I don't think he's picked yet, but apparently he was never present for the conversation, even though I thought he was.
Oh.
Yeah, sure is a shame you can't look at Discord messages after they've been posted. Just completely fucking impossible.
No, lobby's open. Yeah, I mean, it's not like we were talking about it in two different channels. Well, I guess it'd be two different servers, but...
It's not like I threatened bodily harm to anybody who chose differently.
Listen,
Fest is
why
be
wouldn't
so
you pick
heavily-
aliens? Because that's the only way you can bint your bogos.
Yeah. This Splatfest is going to be so heavily sided towards aliens.
I have seen exactly one post in favor of Nessie, and I have seen none about Bigfoot. It's just been bogos binted, Among Us, and basically just those two what's the word?
I've seen a couple for Bigfoot. And
Ad
they're
nauseum, that's the
predictable.
Yeah, I think we finally picked the winning team, unless somehow Big Man's going to sweep again. Simki, you gonna join?
Yeah.
No. I mean, you know, I had the...
Got a space helmet, but I'm just putting some slats on.
Ah.
It's a good thing I opened the game up before the stream started, because I haven't played since the last time, so I had to watch both the Splatfest intro and the results for the big run.
Yeah, I had to do that too.
Yeah, I was actually playing earlier to get some stuff. I'm almost done with being in Splatsville, and I can finally go back. Sorry, Inkopolis, and then I can finally go back to Splatsville.
I can't believe you left us.
Alright, I'm in.
Yeah. I got the badge for Spike, and I got the badge for the hat store. I just need to get the badges for the clothing store and the shoe store, and then I can get the fuck out of here.
I can't believe they named a character after you.
Yeah, I'm glad they announced some kind of campaign DLC of the Inkopolis
What are you sighing
stuff.
I was hoping nobody was going to say it.
At least I didn't say the
after you?
opposite.
That
I
is
didn't
true.
say the opposite, so you can thank me.
I actually got matched with someone named Spike Synth the other day, spelled with a Y. Which I thought was funny. And earlier I got matched with someone named Butt Kraken. Also, we have I Kiss Men on the enemy team.
Ew, that's gross.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it.
I don't want to. It sounds gross.
I'm just a silly little boy kisser.
That doesn't sound right. Please don't say that.
You know what I
Oh, right.
mean. You shut up.
I haven't seen this map in forever.
Oh, have any of you played on the new maps?
No, not yet.
Define new maps.
Umami Ruins and Manta Maria.
When were they added? Were they added within the since the last time we played?
They were added with the new season, so I think so.
Oh, so yes.
I don't think they were actually in rotation when we streamed, though.
No, because you know I don't really
We didn't
play
play in this current season. We didn't play during this current season together.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. That was in the new Big Run we had. Remember? That was at the fresh season.
Oh, Big Run was? Well, that doesn't count then, because we only did Big Runs, and...
No, we didn't. We actually played afterwards.
Oh, we actually played.
Yeah, but did we
we
do
played
the
it,
map?
but it was just one. Oh, it was just one map rotation, and it wasn't the new maps. So
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Dennis,
I
you're
definitely-
changing your story. I don't think you actually remember.
Well, I don't remember playing on any maps that weren't
Ow.
particularly unfamiliar. You
You
know,
pretty much exclusively played on the bridge.
And we did like
Oh,
the
yeah.
Yeah, like
Because
other one.
we only got the one map rotation, and funnily enough, the two new maps were not in it at the time. But we did, in fact, play in the new season. Is what I mean.
Right. Yes, we did
yeah,
that.
we just played the bridge map like basically the entire time.
You know, I feel like I should have seen that sniper over there. Can someone go under the bridge and get past them real quick?
I can try.
They're trying to vacuum me.
No, I'm getting murdered. Help me.
Got him.
I don't think I like the Rapid Blaster Pro very much. I think that means I need to use it all night so I can get good with it. Hope you don't mind losing every game.
All right, I think that's sufficiently distracted them.
Yeah, we're moving in on the bottom.
You got two snipers on top.
I think I literally took out 3 other enemy teams, and then the 4th one followed me.
I didn't manage to spot the
I just
hammer.
committed a hate crime.
I accidentally managed to splat the person who was just sitting behind the hammer.
Two of them are jumping
Ow.
onto the bridge.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get up there.
Yeah, with the 2 new maps, Umami Ruins is the new map, and Manta Maria is from Splatoon 2. That's the boat.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
I do. It was one of my favorite maps.
Well, that's good.
These snipers are definitely deep together.
Umami Ruins is pretty interesting. There's like no cover on it.
Oh, fun.
Oh, that sounds not interesting at all.
Well, it's got a nice layout though.
I mean, cover is pretty different for this game because usually there's plenty of spots to hide.
That's sus.
Amongst Us?
Among Us.
Among Us! Oh, you know, I probably should have grabbed a meal ticket.
Wow. You deprived us of this.
All we have to do is wait for a disconnect, and then I can do that. Speaking of meals, you guys have a good supper?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
We got takeout from a local Chicago barbecue joint, and I got fried chicken drumsticks with fries and hot barbecue sauce.
Sounds good. That's
pretty tasty.
And burgers later.
Even burgers?
Yeah.
Wow, is this one of those new maps? It's completely foreign to me.
I can't wait.
When are they gonna add three maps to the rotation?
What?
And what?
When are they gonna have 3 maps in the rotation?
I still can't hear you, Dennis.
Oh, when are they gonna have 3 maps in the rotation?
Oh, 3 maps. Okay. Like, can we actually get that? They did with
Splatoon
Splatoon
3
2.
after. This is Splatoon 3 after all.
Yeah, I'm like, this is Splatoon 3.
Also, we should be able to triple wield guns.
Yeah,
Post below triple K, but it's Splatoon.
but it's just like,
Something new in
why
triple
not?
duties.
I
enough
cannot
maps.
believe I actually beat the guy with the blaster. He just stopped firing for some reason.
You know, sometimes you just want to try the peaceful route, but, you know, it doesn't
Oh,
always
yeah.
happen when you're fighting a wild animal like you.
You know what would be really cool? If
not
they
inaccurate
added
description.
a new feature during Splatfest.
Dennis, behind you! Oh, never mind. Don't worry. You.
The fucking emotion in that yell.
That had the urgency of like Mr. President, get down.
Yeah.
By the way, that's actually a term in Monster Hunter. It's when a small monster jumps in front of an attackment for one of the bigger monsters and fucking
Oh
eats
yeah.
it.
But
that?
yeah,
So often in the
Splatoon 3
world.
should have a cool feature during Splatfests. Where they, instead of the normal 2-map rotation, they add a 3rd map. I think they could call it something cool like 50 Station or something like that. I think that'd be really neat. I think that'd be really neat.
Do you think that these maps could have some, like, I don't know, unique designs to them that are only during Splatfest?
Oh yeah, they could even change it every single time so that it's a different map design every time.
That sounds crazy.
Oh, you know, I
I don't-
actually forgot that was a feature.
I don't think that's within the budget. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the whole thing with Shifty Station was that every single Shifty Station was just a different level entirely. Like,
And
there
the
was
Shifty
only,
Station was
the only thing
personalized.
similarly about it was the aesthetic. The layouts were wildly different, and all of them used at least one single-player exclusive mechanic that was worked into the level design.
At least when Splatoon 2 ended with the Splatfests, they actually permanently added Shifty Station into the map rotation.
Yeah, which is awesome. They
And like,
should,
there's a
maybe
lore
have these in this
reason.
game.
There's a lore reason why that's not the case, because Shifty Station was Marina's thing, and she's not presently in Splatoon 3.
Yeah, but last time we discussed at length why that's a bullshit excuse.
Yes.
Yeah. I think also last time suggestion is like make him more like junk looking, like just scrapped together.
Yep.
I had actually completely forgotten that conversation.
We won,
Hey,
yay!
Wow, they did not
Probably
ink their
didn't
base
ink their base.
properly, and I don't think any of us
Yeah.
even made it over there.
We
You know,
they
I'm
actually
down
would
with
have
that.
won if they would have done that.
Yeah.
You know what? You don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
You don't look at a horse.
Yeah,
You
fucking
don't
hate
look.
those things. No offense.
All offense. Extreme
Hence.
Okay, well, you can be as offended as you want in the glue factory. My cat's sitting on my arms. Help me.
Kitty.
Kitty time.
Oh, so earlier I was told that Zeno was playing with Bandit and just doing the thing that we all do, where we'll go up to him, crouch, and then suddenly pop up and go crikey, which he'll usually mimic us. And Zeno did it, and Bandit just looked at him without doing anything and just said, "You're so crikey." He is now mixing his vocabulary.
Adorable.
Well, coming to Disney Channel soon. That's so crikey.
You know, what if they made Australia a real place?
I think that
Australia
would
can't
suck.
be real. They would just fall off the world.
You know, I can tolerate a lot of stuff, but I don't play no fucking flat earth bullshit.
But there was one post I saw where someone managed to convince their friend that was a flat earther that the earth wasn't flat by saying that companies would have turned it into a tourist destination by now.
You know, that's actually a good point. Because there absolutely are, like, conspiracy theorist-oriented companies, like MyPillow. There absolutely are companies like that. If the world really was flat and there was an edge of the world, companies like that would have turned it into a tourist attraction.
Sorry, wait. What company
Yeah.
did you say?
MyPillow?
What happened with MyPillow? Other than, I mean, I know the CEO, but like,
The
The
owners
CEO!
Yeah, the CEO is an insane conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with my pillow?
He's the CEO of the company!
He's literally the guy that they put on the box.
He's like the sole person who advertises for it.
Do all my pillows come with like a pamphlet for conspiracy theory?
Hey,
I wouldn't put it past them. I don't know. I don't fucking use my pillow.
Why not?
Dang, maybe you should use my pillow.
No.
You know, I don't think you're like well informed on this. I don't think I can trust you to leave a review if you've never even used the product.
Yeah.
Exactly. I wasn't even leaving a review.
I don't know. You were the one talking about my pillow. I wasn't. You're the one who brought it out.
You all can shut the fuck up.
That's not very nice language. I don't think I'm going to trust your reviews anytime soon.
I wasn't reviewing the damn pillow.
You're no donkey. I'll tell you. I'll tell you that.
I'm taking that as a compliment.
Actually, it just means that you're unfair and biased, and I win.
And Donkey
Bye-bye.
isn't?
Who's Donkey?
I don't really know if
He's always
anyone
correct.
remembers Donkey anymore.
Yeah, he's too like low key. You know, it's all about that
Fell off the
Mr.
map.
Beast guy.
He doesn't even do reviews.
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
cured
he
blind
does.
people. Did you cure blind people? I don't think so.
Alright, so I can't actually argue with that, but the funny thing is, when that happened, Mr. Beast almost understood capitalism. Because he asked, if blindness can be cured, why does nobody just cure it? Why is money the obstacle? And like, he almost figured it out. He was so close.
Oh, close. Oh.
I don't think we won.
No, I think we got this.
Hey, you were wrong.
I've seen 3 Team Alien members on the enemy team so far, nothing else.
I'm gonna be honest, I think the one problem with this Splatfest is Team Aliens is gonna be fighting itself most of the time.
I think they all should have been aliens, but they should have been different kinds of aliens.
Honestly, like, this is such a weird theme for a Splatfest because it is very heavily leaning towards one result.
Yeah, especially since I think you're setting into the Discord, Loch Ness Monster has been disproved many times and is really only a European thing, and Bigfoot is basically a joke around here, around in America.
Yeah, aliens are the only ones that actually have not only the potential to be real, but have... There is evidence that hasn't been debunked, because it just can't be explained.
Person's just named Marina.
Why isn't your name Marie? Science can't answer that.
Oh, did I tell you guys about the kid named Pedro that I was matched with earlier?
No, do we really want to know though?
He was a roller who was not contributing. He would just hide in the ink in our base, and the few times he would actually go towards the enemy base, he would just stand there and then hide and not do anything.
Oh yeah, I think I played with somebody like that a long time ago, like near the beginning of launch. Something. I don't know.
Turns out his triggers have been broken the entire game.
Wow.
Oh no, he was actually attacking. The thing is, he wasn't aiming at anyone, and he would only do it once and then just sit there.
Literal baby.
You're playing with
you're
playing with that one game reviewer who played Doom 2016 and wouldn't move and shoot at the same time.
Oh god, I forgot about that.
one.
I just want everyone to know that when Dennis came to my house sometime after Doom 2016 came out, he pretended to be like that player and didn't say anything to me or Xeno first, so he was just doing that for a solid like 10 minutes. And we were so mad.
There's some game reviewers, they're just like embarrassing.
There's a one of those little
I know. Yeah.
beacons. There's a beacon near where those guys were in the corner.
I know, they killed me.
Okay.
Yeah, let me,
yeah, there's 2 of them.
yeah, I see one on the beacons. I'm trying to get over there, but I'm dead.
Well, I killed one of the beacons at least. not like it's gonna help.
Got it.
Alright, you guys go, I'll take care of the super chump up here.
The what?
The super chump, that's the big balloons.
They added it. They
Oh.
have two again. Oh yeah. They're annoying. We're not gonna win this one.
Okay, let's just give up.
Okay.
You know, giving
Well, I
up
mean,
is
we could
cool.
just start squid bagging and hope they play along.
They won't. They'll be like, fuck these people.
Probably.
No mercy.
Oh, get you, gadgets. Really, dude? You're just gonna sit there in the fucking corner?
Yeah. It's a legitimate strategy.
It's a piss baby strategy.
That's rude. You should apologize.
Okay, so Ghoul Vixen is constantly putting the beacon in the corner. Simki, not far from you, actually.
Good night.
They're just gonna fly over to the beacon.
Beacon's OP, please nerf.
Well, I got into the back for.
They actually made it more broken because you can jump to it 3 times before it breaks instead of just once.
You can see where I managed to get past.
Isn't it, you can do it more if, like, somebody else does it too?
I actually am
Well,
not
what I mean is-
sure.
That was a disaster. Roller's pretty good.
Well, I looked it up. I guess, the beacons can be used twice if the first person uses it doesn't have the beacon as a sub-weapon. But, that's for 2. I don't... It just says that, 3 is the same. I don't know.
I have beacons on me. If it lasts long enough, we can try.
I mean, I could have sworn 2 people jumped to a beacon in an earlier game and it didn't broke until the 3rd jump, but maybe I just wasn't looking at the map when it broke.
Well,
Come to think of it, someone may have jumped to the player that had just landed and not the beacon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, and if another player is standing on the beacon, if you manually hover over to it, even if you're trying to select the beacon, it may prioritize the player.
Yeah.
I don't like these little things. They're annoying.
Well, little
They should
things.
take them out of the game. The super chump. Take them out. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's better to use to cover ground than it is to actually attack, since
Well,
it's
I
very
don't-
hard to actually kill anyone with it.
I don't have it, but I think it's
you know-
annoying. I don't like seeing them. So
As you said that, I literally killed someone with it.
murderer.
Because I'm using the new NZAP with that as the special.
I'm using it too. I'm trying to get the badge for it. I have 10 Sheldon tickets, so I don't think I need to worry about getting any more right now, so I'm trying to get new badges.
Oh, only 10.
Since I don't have all the weapons, I'm still doing tickets.
I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, not about what you guys are saying, but just to do it myself.
I mean, I'll probably continue with the ticket farming at some point, but I'm in no hurry to do it. I want the, I at the very least want the new NZAP badge before I go back.
When are they adding the in-depth 69?
Tomorrow.
Wow. And when tomorrow comes, when are they going to be adding it?
Well, tomorrow comes today.
False.
Tomorrow's unethical business practices today.
Wow, I remember those. They got old really quick, though.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
What's new?
What?
Oh,
I said,
I
what's
haven't
new,
seen it.
pussycat?
Whoa!
Surprised they haven't done any weapons with the super scope.
Oh, actually, can we get the super scope? That would be pretty fucking cool.
Make a good blaster.
The rocket launcher.
What's the difference?
One is a blaster, and one is a rocket launcher.
The Wii Zapper.
You know, they could do make the Wii Zapper like one of the crossbow
yeah.
type.
Link's
Like-
crossbow training crossbow.
Yes.
I actually own Link's crossbow training.
I do too. It's fun for a little minigame collection.
Yeah, we had no shortage of those. Speaking of, though, I need to get Rhythm Heaven Fever and WarioWare Smooth Moves, because I still don't own those.
Yeah. I think Rhythm Heaven Fever is insanely expensive, but last time we had looked, WarioWare was like $40.
Yeah, and I know WarioWare Smooth Moves is a fan favorite of the series. I played it once. I played it at Dennis's house, like the one time I actually went to his house. I basically have every other WarioWare game except for Game & Wario, which I don't count because I don't really think it's a WarioWare game. I don't know what Game & Wario is, but it's not a WarioWare game. Are we gonna get another map?
No. This is the only map now.
Bing bonger.
They're taking over.
Fever goes for like $90 CIP.
What is Rhythm Heaven?
Haven?
Rhythm Heaven.
Heaven. Okay. Yeah, Rhythm Heaven is going.
I think that was a question.
Yeah, I was asking what's $90?
Oh, yeah, Rhythm Heaven Fever.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't
that's nothing.
get that right now.
Hey, and it's kind of, didn't think it sold very well in the US, so.
I can't imagine why.
When did it come out?
I'm not sure. Mid-stage Wii, I think.
I need to play Rhythm Heaven game.
I have Rhythm Heaven on DS, and you have literally until Monday to buy Rhythm Heaven Megamix on 3DS.
Okay, I'll make sure to not do that.
Or you could get it through other means.
That's true. I mean, it's not like Nintendo's really giving you many options to buy it legally. It didn't even get a physical release here.
Yeah,
WarioWare Gold did get a physical release, though.
luckily. I just realized modding 3DSs is going to be a lot harder because the main breach is through PictoChat. Or not PictoChat, Pokemon Picross.
What about it?
Which you,
Oh, the
Pokemon Picross is where the main breach is because it loads literally anything that's in the save data slot.
that's interesting. I liked Pokemon Picross though.
I've been calling it
So-
Picross this whole time. Is
So
that
that's-
not right?
So it's kind of funny that
I think
that
it's
game
Picross,
is the
not
one.
Picross. But actually, I do think there are some other games that can do it. People just favor Pokemon Picross because it's free.
Cubic
actually
Ninja, I know, was a big
Picross.
one, and that actually got pulled from the eShop for that reason.
Oh wow.
Wow.
It's also one of the
Did
worst
they
3DS games.
release- Did they release any new Picross games for the Switch at all? I know
There are
there's-
8 Picross S games, a single Genesis crossover, a crossover with Kimono Friends, and some weird fantasy Picross that I don't know if it's a license or not.
It's pronounced P-Cross.
Can't wait till we get Mario Picross.
So yeah, Dennis, if you want to play those, that's them.
There's also the Zelda exclusive one that was a reward on like my Nintendo or whatever.
That was the
Yeah.
Twilight Princess one.
Yep. Came out to go with Twilight Princess HD. But yeah, I guess modding 3DSs will actually require you to buy something now. Hopefully one of those games that can do it stays cheap.
Cubic Ninja is not cheap, and I don't think you can get it digitally anymore because rather than patch the game, since the developers had already abandoned it, Nintendo just removed it from sale.
I'm actually surprised they never removed Pokemon Cross. Or at least patched it.
Well, I mean, there's that exploit that's going around with Wii U games that they kind of just left in Splatoon and Mario Kart 8 instead of patching them. They just took the games offline.
Exploit.
Huh?
What exploit?
Some kind of nasty security vulnerability that affects a lot of Wii U and Switch games, where if it's exploited, whoever is using it can just take control of your console and run code.
Fun.
It was every Switch game that was affected by it was patched. Some of the Wii U games that were affected by it were patched, but Splatoon 1 and Mario Kart 8 were not patched.
Wait, when did this happen?
This was discovered months ago, but the games only got taken offline a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, do you remember when, after the DLC was done, Animal Crossing got a random update, and then ARMS got a random update?
That's what that was for.
That was to patch the exploit, yeah.
Okay. I get not patching the Wii U games, considering that system is literally a couple days away from just dying. Maybe literally dying, depending on your NAND chip.
Well, just think, this is all because of you guys. If you didn't pay for Nintendo Switch Online, they wouldn't be able to finance these updates.
I'm gonna be honest though, if my Wii U just ups and dies, I'm probably not gonna be too upset about it. I've moved on. I don't use the Wii U anymore. In fact, I've bought duplicates of games I own on Wii U on other platforms specifically so I don't have to use the Wii U.
Sorry, you're not allowed to move on until you've played Conduit and Conduit 2. So
Those are
keep that in
Wii
mind.
games, and I can use my
Oh, yeah.
Wii U to play Wii games, and that is in fact all I ever use the Wii U for.
Okay, I forgot because I don't ever use the Wii for anything. Because I have a
I
Wii
would
U.
recommend getting the Wii U hooked up for Wii streaming, since it can do HD.
Yeah, I still need to buy the cable for that.
An HDMI cable?
No, a power cable.
Power.
That way I don't have to undo it from the game room. Oh, I'm out of ink. Okay, I'm dead.
I think really the game that I would still probably ever play on Wii U, which is like super situational and like local only, would be Wii Party U. Because that was pretty
Wii
fun.
Party U,
And it's
really good.
there's not like, it's not like we have a Wii Party on Switch or anything, so
There's still a few Wii U games that are just stuck on that system. I mean, Twilight Princess HD and, well, I guess more Wind Waker HD, because a lot of people
Wind
really
Waker
like
HD
Twilight
is better.
Princess.
I never got Twilight Princess HD.
I'm really surprised Wind Waker HD hasn't gotten ported to the Switch.
Xenoblade X is another one, and that's actually one of my favorite games from that generation. Even though it's got it's got a lot of problems, but it filled a niche that specifically targeted me.
Yeah.
Are you saying that they targeted gamers?
Yes.
Gamers.
Don't worry, they'll
Xenoblade
port
X
them-
is a game that I've never finished, but I spent so many hours just wandering around, seeing things, trying to see if I could climb them, and then succeeding, and taking screenshots.
You see that mountain?
No.
Well,
No.
Oh, okay. You might want to get your eyes checked. You need some glasses.
Xenoblade X does actually have the biggest map in gaming aside from Daggerfall.
Damn.
I feel like that might actually go to Just Cause 2, to be quite honest.
No, Xenoblade X. Because there are maps that are bigger than Just Cause 2, and Xenoblade X is bigger than those games' maps. It takes a couple hours to go from one corner of Xenoblade X's map to the other corner. Like,
Jeez.
quite a long time. If you do it in Skyrim or The Witcher 3 or Grand Theft Auto 5, it only takes maybe an hour tops. And that's pushing it.
Yeah.
Is that a
I know
good
lot of
thing?
people.
It's a big fucking map, so there's a lot of stuff to explore. And
but
unlike
is that-
modern open world games, there's actually a lot of stuff to do.
I know a lot of people get annoyed at Nintendo when they do the like $60 Wii U releases. Oh, someone just left.
That would be Bell.
Huh?
You just left the lobby.
Whoops, I forgot to continue.
Uh-oh.
Nah. All good.
You might be able to... Okay.
I don't want to.
Too
You
late.
guys are mean to me.
You can try
Yeah,
to
maybe
rejoin, or
we'll-
I can close the lobby, and we can all take a moment to check stuff.
Call
Grimbo.
me, you call me
Probably
mean
close the
names,
lobby.
and you hurt my feelings.
I didn't call you anything.
You've insulted me. You've insulted my cats. You've insulted my honor. And you expect me just to sit here and accept it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you're wrong. I'm not accepting it. This is
Yeah,
my
no.
rebellion.
So Zeno says that
You're
He's-
not going to take it.
tested the
No, you're
maps
not.
and seen
No!
tests of the maps, and
I'm gonna
Xenoblade
take
X's
it.
map is fucking massive.
Well, we're not
Yeah.
going to take it anymore.
I know a lot of people get annoyed when Nintendo do the Wii U like re-releases. And yeah, the $60 is a bit much for them, but at the same time, the Wii U is the second worst selling Nintendo system. Literally no one played most of the games.
The Wii U sold a grand total of about 13 million copies after... Oh god, what? Like 4, maybe 5 years? Something like that?
Yeah.
The Dreamcast sold nearly 20 million in 1 year.
Yeah, the Dreamcast did better, and the Dreamcast was really only killed because of how successful the PS2 was.
The Switch sold 13 million units in a couple months. And keep in mind,
Yeah.
the Wii U's 13 million is lifetime sales after it was taken off the market. So, like,
Like, the Wii U, by all means, was
it was
a
a
failure.
complete misstep. And keep in mind, I defended the Wii U at one point. I loved it. I kind of regret latching onto it so hard.
I like the Wii U. Personally, but it definitely was a massive misstep for Nintendo.
The Switch is
And
just a
literally,
better
the only
Wii U.
the only reason it managed to sell that many units was just because of Mario Kart 8.
Pretty much. Splatoon did help, because Splatoon was really popular. In fact, Splatoon is actually Nintendo's most popular new IP from more recent generations.
Yeah, Splatoon at 1 and Mario Kart 8 were basically the only thing people bought Wii U for. I guess it's Twilight Princess and
Well-
Wind Waker HD.
In Smash.
I am Smash.
Yeah, 2015 was also a really rough year for Nintendo. There were a lot of really bad releases that year.
Yeah.
Because I believe Triforce Heroes and Animal Crossing
Heroes.
Amiibo Festival came out that year.
Yeah, I managed to get my copy of Triforce Heroes brand new for $10.
It's bad,
Ooh,
from what I know.
2015.
Way
He's a
after the game
gamer.
was started.
What was that, Bell?
It's terrible.
Nothing.
Twilight or Triforce Heroes is nearly intolerable without multiplayer.
Simkey, have you seen the script differences between the US and European versions?
I have not.
So, you've played Triforce Heroes, yeah? Do you know all the meme references that
Yeah.
are in it? They're not in the European script.
No. Really?
The European script actually follows the Japanese script. The American script inserted meme references.
Well, that just dates it immediately. I don't
Well
even think I
paced.
noticed any of them.
It's like Borderlands, but
One of them was Doge. Just keep that in mind. I don't mean the current iteration of Doge. I mean the original iteration, the Wow So Amaze.
the good one. You mean?
Are we closing the lobby or continue?
Bell rejoined, so we're continuing.
Okay.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And a whole
Why
lot
did you
more.
just- Why did you just repeat what I said?
Because
Don't do that.
I
Don't
don't.
do that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You will be.
I'll rip
Oh,
your head
really?
off and faint at the sight of blood.
Like, there's a couple 3DS games where you can still find, like, active player bases. Luigi's Mansion 2 and, like, Smash Bros. And a few of the free-to-play, like, online ones. Triforce
Yo,
Heroes is dead.
Let's see if there's
I've literally
anyone
never
playing
been able to find a
Ironfall
match.
Invasion right now.
I
Didn't
wouldn't
they
be
announce it's
surprised,
coming to
honestly.
Switch?
Like
Wait,
6 months ago, and there's been like literally nothing. But I think that was just some bullshit, to be honest.
If it actually
Probably.
comes to Switch, I wouldn't mind playing that. I
No,
actually
I
enjoyed
love
what
it.
little I played of it, though. That was actually, I think, one of the first games we played together.
What game?
Ironfall Invasion.
AKA
got
Gears
posted
of War.
It's a generic Gears of War game on the 3DS that was actually fairly cool because there weren't many other things like it on 3DS. And it actually
Yeah.
had some cool tech behind it.
It had some neato graphics.
It was one of the most
You know.
impressive looking 3DS games. It started out with an engine that was showcasing what the 3DS was capable of.
They blew up a nuclear reactor. Or something. You know, it was like to show some destruction physics or some shit.
Yeah, the only other good third-person shooter I can think of for 3DS that isn't Kid Icarus Uprising was Resident Evil Revelations, which did have a Mercenaries mode. And I played the shit out of Resident Evil Revelations. That's the only Resident Evil game I've actually properly played.
Resident Evil The Mercenaries 3D is also pretty good.
Yeah, except you can't delete your save file.
Oh, right, yeah.
So if you buy it used and the other person already 100% of the game, then you have their save file.
Simki, what happened?
I accidentally hit stop.
Wait. When did Simki leave?
Just a minute ago.
Yeah,
Well, less than a minute, you know,
I got
more like
disconnected.
20
And
seconds.
then I hit stop, and now I'm just waiting.
Alright, well, Dennis, it's up to one of us next to do the same thing. We're just all going to trade hands until the lobby cycles through at least one of us missing every round.
Wow.
So the funny thing is, I saw the other guy's name, and I didn't think anything of it until Val said something. I was like, wait a minute, that's not Simki.
So, did you guys win that last game or not?
I'm going to be honest, I wasn't paying attention.
I don't remember.
We collectively share, like, one brain cell.
I'm just here to
Simki,
play the
can you
game.
look? You have the little, you know,
Oh, yeah.
match log, so you can look if you don't remember the past 5 minutes.
We won.
Does nobody remember if we actually won?
We won.
No,
Okay, we did win. Okay.
none of
Alright,
us
I
remember
need
the
everyone to
stuff.
know, me, Dennis, and Simki were in that last match, and none of us remembered winning.
Oh, wait. Which match?
What do you mean? Oh, wait.
Oh, no, wait, that was the wrong match. There's the right match. No, we lost. No, no.
Oh my god.
Wow. Even without me holding you guys back with a shitty gun, you guys still couldn't win. That's fucked up. Where's that
Dude,
skill-based matchmaking when you need it?
Ironfall Invasion is supposed to come out mid-2023.
Too busy ruining Call of Duty.
No, I'm pretty sure the developers are doing that.
Do kids still play
okay.
Call of Duty? Is that still the cool game for kids to play, or is that just solely Fortnite now?
Call of Duty is still always going to be that.
Call of Duty's for everyone.
I
War crimes
don't
have
actually...
no-
Okay, yeah.
War crimes have no boundaries.
Literally nothing has come out of Ironfall Invasion's Switch version since its announcement.
Yeah, and that wasn't even like really a thing. That was just kind of like them remaking like the first level or some shit. There wasn't any AI or anything. So.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
just
think-
kind of showed up in a Nintendo Direct, like, we're releasing it mid-2023.
I think that they lied. They're liars.
I probably should have jumped to someone.
That's it. Everyone betray me. I'm fed up with this world.
Hey, you gonna go
When-
watch
when are we
that
getting,
new Tommy Wiseau movie?
There's a new Tommy Wiseau movie? Yeah.
There's always a new Tommy Wiseau movie.
Yeah, every day. When are we gonna get a Metroid Prime Federation Force on the Switch? Come on,
Would you not
that's
speak
what
of it?
Everyone definitely wants.
Yay, we won!
There is no
Sorry you
Metroid
couldn't
Prime
be
Federation
here,
Force. I
but
don't know what you're talking about.
we dedicate this win to you, Simki, who cannot be here to win it with us.
Oh, wait a minute. The dude is with us. They've got the paintball mask.
Okay,
I need that.
and? Okay, you can buy it.
Yeah, I know. I need it. Alright, Simki, you
Okay,
ready?
well, you know you can buy it.
Simki, did you forget to join the lobby?
It says I'm in.
Does it?
On my end, it says I'm in.
Oh, there you are. Alright, I guess
There we go.
you were somehow already in, even though the game didn't say anything to me.
Weird. Yeah, Nintendo had a lot of missteps that time period.
2015 just stands out for being, like, really terrible for Nintendo. Some people said 2020
Yeah.
was terrible, and I don't know why, because 2015 exists. And that will top basically every other year of Nintendo's history.
Yeah. I mean, the 3DS is mainly successful because its competitor was the PS Vita, which was just abandoned after 2 years.
That's actually... No, its competitor was mobile as well.
Not sure.
So
Yeah, but
it
mobile
actually did
gamers aren't
really
real.
well considering it was competing with mobile. Because keep in mind, mobile is extremely popular with kids and boomers, and kids is the 3DS's intended audience. So, which means the
Like
other
the,
people who were buying the 3DS that were outside of its target audience were basically the only thing keeping it alive, considering that kids would much rather just play with an iPad.
Well, consider this. The 3DS is a lot cheaper than a phone. Or an iPad.
But don't all you guys have phones?
Against my
It was
will,
also like
yeah.
2013. So I don't think it was as mobile stuff was as popular. But for instance, there's not as much crap. There
No,
wasn't
but
as much garbage.
eventually smartphones really took off for mobile gaming.
Yeah.
So eventually it was competing with smartphones. Sometimes having some of the same games.
Yeah, there's a lot of random 3DS sports like phone games.
One of my
Yeah, there's a
favorites is
lot of,
Fairune, which is I later found out is actually a tribute to the frog for whom the bell tolls.
And now the Switch has a bunch of mobile games on it too. We've come full circle.
Yep.
Nintendo's quality control has been dead since the Wii and just getting worse.
I mean, there's an argument to be made that they're no longer being gatekeepy about what can and can't come to the console, but I'm starting to think that there was a reason for that.
Listen, gatekeeping is good. You should always gatekeep.
Okay, so like I know you're joking, but there are
I'm not
certain...
joking.
No. No, okay.
Okay, maybe I'm joking a little bit.
Having standards is good.
Having standards is good. A lot of people who say gatekeeping? A lot of people who say gatekeeping is good are saying it for the wrong reasons. Gatekeeping is good because it keeps shitty people out of fandoms, like, say, Nazis. So, gatekeep those kinds of people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Spike out here dropping in-bombs.
If that doesn't work, just gaslight and girl boss.
I thought you were just going to stop at gas.
Well,
I mean, that
with
is
Nazis,
messed up.
that's kind of fitting, I guess.
Oh my god.
Let's change the subject.
This is Germany.
I knew you were gonna fucking say
I was so I was. I think we all had that thought.
well, everyone
Only
except
one.
maybe Simki. I don't know if he's seen Gamer Poop.
Oh god.
I have not.
Gamer Poop, LA Noir, it's like the one quote from it that stands out. It's like, this is America. Let's change the subject. This is Germany.
Oh, that was close.
This is the stream that we all get banned.
Well, listen, if Whiskey didn't get banned for saying cum so many times because his chat wouldn't stop saying it, I think I'm good.
Gray. The guy on the enemy team, Gray, his tag was some lone deity of destruction.
Wow, that is so lonely. I'm gonna cry. I don't think this guy has many friends. You should give him a hug.
I'm just waiting for someone to actually go around with the title unarmed student.
You don't like mine?
Dennis, what's yours? I can't exactly check right now.
Raw rice bowl.
What?
Raw rice bowl.
Raw rice bowl.
Hey, rice is good.
Oh no.
Yeah, I want to be Retro Dragon, but I've gotten like every fucking title except for Dragon. It's the only one I want.
I've got the dragon title. You want it?
Yes, I please have it. That's...
Okay, just
Gonna have to
mail
kill
me.
Bowser.
You can't kill me.
Not with that attitude. Semki, can you please go somewhere else?
No, I am a roller.
I moved away from Semki and then he just fucking followed me because I thought, okay, I'll go this way so that he'll ink that area. Then he fucking turns around.
Spike, rollers are social creatures, and he is imprinted on you.
I swear to God, Semki. Okay. Yeah, when I'm playing with randoms, if I end up going in the same direction as someone else, I have to turn around because I know they aren't going to.
What if you yell really loudly so that they hear you on the other side of the internet?
What if I punch
Why
them
don't
through
you use
the
the,
internet?
What if you use the Nintendo Switch app to do voice chat?
Fun fact, Splatoon 2 actually has unused icons for voice chat.
Well,
Really?
I'm glad that they are.
Nintendo. I mean, voice chat would be harder to do on the Switch just because nothing has a headphone jack. You need
You
both,
fucking
like, wireless
bitch.
headphones.
Suck my balls.
Well, you can use wireless headphones.
Yeah,
Fortnite actually lets you do that, by the way.
Wow.
So it is
Oh, yeah,
actually
some
possible,
games
just
on
nobody
Nintendo
uses it.
Don't, or have it in-game voice chats. But there's no, like, party system like PS4 or Xbox or even like, Steam's calls.
It's okay. I mute all my online games anyway.
Well, I mean, in
yeah.
practice, or in theory, people use those, but I think in practice, most people nowadays just use Discord.
Yeah.
I think we should go back to TeamSpeak.
I've
mean,
never
I
actually used
usually-
TeamSpeak.
Me neither.
I use
I had no
parties and
friends.
stuff on Xbox because it's a lot easier than Discord for the actual system when you're on it.
I mean, like, if I'm playing a game with the Steam Deck and I'm on Discord, I can't actually use the Steam's voice, or the Deck's voice chat, because if I'm using Discord, my mic is hooked up to my laptop, so it's a bit of a problem.
The I guess main issue of Discord on the new PS4 and I guess PS5 and X Series X right now is you can't really connect to private calls easily. You have to do a server.
I just mean, like,
Is it-
I feel like most people have a computer or phone nearby where they can just do Discord that way.
Yeah, but if you're trying to get game audio
Oh, yeah, game
as
audio.
well, yeah.
See, if
Yeah,
you're...
not pretty much what you do
Actually,
that.
you don't even need to be a streamer to use OBS. You just need to have OBS hooked up in a capture card, which you would only have if you were a streamer, so never mind.
I have a capture card.
Yeah.
Get a capture card. You don't have to be a streamer to purchase one.
That's true. Well, you would have less of a reason to.
I just like to take a lot of
Yeah.
screenshots and stuff, so, you know, I bought one.
That would be like an extra $100 thing just to use Discord.
I actually got my capture card for under 100. But I also have a... not exactly a big name brand capture card.
You don't really need an amazing capture card.
No, and in fact, if you get a good one like Elgato, it's probably going to break after a couple months.
I've
Yeah.
been using my Elgato for like 3 years now. I use OBS though, not its in-house little service, because for some reason the actual Elgato program, like every few minutes, every few minutes it would just stop recording video. Like it would just freeze on a frame and it would
Yes.
like completely screw it up. But
I
I've
guess
had no
there's a
problem
reason
with
I've never heard of
OBS.
anyone using it.
Yeah, but OBS has been good. Took a little bit
OBS.
to get used to it because, you know, I've been using the Elgato one for a year or so.
think
before it
OBS is
messed up.
generally considered the best at this point.
Yeah, I did not get an Elgato because it has trouble running on Linux. Because you have to download the drivers. Oh, it's too fucking young. God damn it, I'm talking!
Are we boring you, Spike?
No, I'm just tired. I didn't get any sleep. Or not much. So, I don't have an Elgato card because I'd have to install the drivers on Linux and that felt like a nightmare. So I got an easy capture card, which works out of the box on Linux because it's treated like a webcam.
Wow, no cap?
Oh, shut up. I have had no issues with this capture card. I get pretty good quality out of it. Pretty good.
God.
And we got him. He was doing my strat of just walking into you.
Yeah, well, he didn't do it very well.
Well, neither do I.
Well, you know, if you practice, you can do it too. I believe in you.
I just got swarmed.
Well, I think it's always funny because they'll just back up out of fear.
I don't. I stand my ground. I won't back down.
Because the thing is, I am too stupid to show fear.
I've got balls of steel. Balls.
Steel.
That person you were fighting, Dennis, just decided to completely ignore you to try and attack the roller who was just kind of making pot shots at them.
Earlier, I killed a player who was aiming at me, and then the moment I placed a wave breaker, completely looked away from me and ignored me, who was standing right next to him and actively killing him so he could try to destroy the wave breaker. Splatoon players, I swear, all share a couple brain cells.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't believe in that communism bullshit. Oops. I did not mean to do that. You want a piece of me, boy?
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. See you in hell.
Go home to mommy.
I'm gonna play the Metal Slug games again. It's been a hot minute.
Okay, play Metal Slug 6 and 7 this time.
I only have them on PS4, which I cannot currently stream from.
You don't need to stream them. They suck anyway. We don't need to see that shit.
Well,
Go play,
I don't like Metal Slug 6 or 7, so...
go play Contra Rogue Corps, the game that was definitely originally a Contra game.
Oh god, why did you have to remind me of that?
Come here, roller. Oh, Kraken fight.
Oh, good guy, get me out of here!
I don't even know what that sub-weapon is.
What, the Kraken?
No, the one that I have. I think it's the Poison Mist, but I honestly don't really know what it does.
Oh, it slows down enemies considerably, and I think it saps their ink.
Huh?
It's actually really good if you can place it in thin walkways.
Well,
Yeah.
my problem with it is that it doesn't explode, so I kind of don't really care much for it.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't use any weapons that actually have it.
Be right back in the bathroom.
Have to go to the, you guys want to take a break here?
Sure.
Alright.
Sure.
Oh, hey, my freshness went up with this Rapid Blaster Pro. That means I don't have to use it anymore.
Yay.
Maybe we'll win more games now.
And I'll actually buy a meal ticket this time.
Also on the line.
Getting a lot of meal tickets.
Dude. I'm just gonna go back to using the sniper again. I'm gonna use the splat charger.
The split.
The splarger.
Splarge. Splarge Simpson.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
Spent a lot of money at the shops. And now I have no money.
it's sad. Do you have any conch shells?
I had 2 and I spent both of them.
Did you get the little thing you wanted?
I'm back.
No, I did not. Well, also, my Splatfest tea has been filled out this whole time. And I do not have enough money to do anything about it.
Right.
Oh yeah, the Splatfest tee. I suppose I can wear that.
I don't want to wear it because I'm gonna be leveling it up later anyways.
Well, I was wearing it
there any
specifically so I
actual
could level it up.
It's not like I can keep it after the fact.
I mean, I'm not going to be playing very much, you know, probably. I'm going to be playing the hit video game Lords of the Fallen in anticipation for what will surely be a hit video game Lords of the Fallen.
Alright, I'm opening the lobby back up. I still find it funny that they dropped "the" from the title for some reason.
Yeah.
Kind of like how the Layers of Fear remake, which I also don't know why that's a thing, is named Layers of Fears.
It's called Layers of Fears because it's a reimagining of Layers of Fears 1 and 2 with new content that bridges the two together or something, so it makes sense actually for them to call it Layers of Fears.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people make fun of Layers of Fear for not actually being all that scary. Also having some moments that are supposed to be scary but are just funny instead, like the little ghost child that walks in or runs into a wall.
People meme that, but also Layers of Fear 1 actually kind of legitimately terrifies me because of like the certain bits of horror that it does in there that just like haunted paintings that suddenly start moving or morphing into incredibly creepy, grotesque depictions of the original paintings and such.
And I know Observer is supposed to be
Clear one
pretty
is
good,
clear.
and then everyone hates the medium. Dennis, are you gonna join, by the way?
Oh yeah.
Did you forget to join?
No, I was still looking at the shops. I didn't realize everyone was already back.
Oh.
Wow, bitches be shopping.
But yeah. Then there's Blair Witch. Oh, Blair Witch. We deserved a better Blair Witch
Blair
game.
Witch.
More leaning into the found footagey horror of like the actual movie, but oh
And
well.
then there's
Probably the
Chunky.
biggest Blair Witch
He's
games.
dead.
And then there's
think,
Chunky.
you know-
He's dead.
You know what we really need for a video game adaptation of like one of the most
DK.
iconic found footage horror films of all time.
Chunky's dead.
Hey, I'm
DK.
listening
A story.
to someone
Chunky
else.
Kong is dead.
That was not an invitation to start singing. Dennis, please continue.
And like you know what we really deserve for a Blair Witch game, you know, like something based on the most iconic found footage horror film of all time.
I
Sex-
just gotta say, I have not actually
no,
seen Blair Witch, so I have no context for anything you're gonna say.
Yeah. We really deserved a game about a PTSD suffering war veteran who has a dog that they use as a crutch for emotional drama, and has an ultimate story of, hey, if you are suffering from mental illness, you're a bad person.
Oh, they did that a
Yay.
second time?
Well, yeah,
Because they did it in the medium as well.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
it's a big oof moment.
Yeah.
Also,
Do you
you know,
ever,
the game has a dog that's like in your AI kind of companion, and they utilize the dog's existence in a very predictable way. So,
The dog gets pulped.
no,
I've played the other 3 Blair Witch games before.
there were other Blair Witch games, but they were, I think, there were other Blair Witch games, maybe.
Yeah, there's 3 on PC.
Oh.
They're all
Mario,
Yeah,
Mario,
no.
and Luigi Mario.
I would have really appreciated, like, I don't know, the Blair
There-
Witch game is like, has its good moments, but then, you know, the narrative is kind of like, I didn't really want this for a Blair Witch themed video game.
Blair Witch, the 3rd one is the only one I can really remember right now, and in that one you play as a Undead Union soldier.
You know, better
What does
than
that
the
have to do with the
alternative.
Blair Witch?
Why do people?
There's spooky ghost.
You have the great premise of the woods are haunted, spooky stuff, abandoned house with spooky stuff, found footage horror. Build off of that. Why are you all going in different directions here?
Yeah, I know the other ones were really... I think the first one's considered pretty decent from that trilogy, but the other two were really bad, because the first one was made... All three of them were made by completely different devs, so they could come out in similar times.
This is just reminding me of a Hard Times article I found, but I can't say the headline without completely spoiling Inscription.
Okay.
Oh.
yeah.
Unless you guys just want me to say the headline.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
I
The
don't think
headline
it
is, Inscription fans will love this. This YouTuber just died. That was a Hard Times article.
Amazing.
I don't see what specifically having to do with Inscription has with that.
Not really.
I can't say without
oh, no,
spoiling
no, I mean,
Inscription.
That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean.
Okay.
I'm saying that enjoying the death of YouTubers is just a normal thing.
Normal activity. Well, you don't do it too?
Did we win?
I'm not sure,
No.
actually.
Almost.
We can win.
Oh my
this
god,
year.
they got lead. They got
They got
1337.
Wow.
Wow.
I quit. I'm gonna have to uninstall now.
I'm thinking about food, and I suddenly really want pierogi, but we don't have enough room in the freezer.
Oh, what a coincidence. That's what I had for dinner.
I want
Ooh.
pierogi.
I had that, and plus Polish sausage with onions.
Was it as good as the time you had it at my house?
No, but it was still good.
Pierogies with... We usually go
Because you got-
with...
You got all that good. You got all the good seasonings and stuff. So
Well, yeah, because we're not a normal white family.
Ooh.
Wow, you are so racist.
I'm
Well,
white,
that-
it's
I
not
mean,
racist.
I mean, consider that Polish food is, also like white culture. So
True, but I mean, they at least know how to season their damn food.
Yeah.
Just keep in mind,
There's
there's
also-
white
there's also
culture, and
Chicago
then there's
as well.
American/British white culture. There is a very, very clear difference.
remember,
yeah.
this is Chicago. We're known for Polish sausages.
That is true, we do have the Maxwell Street Polish here. Which is fucking amazing, by the way, if you've never had one.
Save me.
No,
No, not you. Simky, save me.
no,
Simky, you failed.
don't.
You failed me
It's a trap.
for the last time.
Dennis, have you had a Maxwell Street Polish before?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Get around to trying.
I don't know why this dude just stood there waited for me to kill
Getting
him.
ahead on
Oh my god, I
sometimes.
splatted beans. Post your beans in chat, guys.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I mean, it's post your beans.
Yeah.
that
Pause
some
if you
sort of
got them,
teeny
I
window?
guess.
I don't have that shit. What's wrong with you?
I don't have beans either. I'm a dragon.
Gex. Just post a picture of Gex.
Say Gex.
I don't like that guy. I don't like Gex. You shouldn't post a picture of him.
You should.
Don't do it, or I'm gonna get really, really mad. And that's not good because it's bad.
Games are bad, they make you mad. Games are bad, they make you mad.
No, just specifically Gex.
So does that mean you won't show up for my Gex streams?
Nope.
Yeah, I haven't decided if I want to stream Gex or Retro Night or Bad Game Night, because it qualifies for both.
Stream next.
Yeah,
That is, I don't...
a hit PS4 game, Knack, that definitely wasn't immediately forgotten.
Oh no, it wasn't completely forgotten. They made a
Not be
sequel.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the sequel.
The critically acclaimed Knack 2, award-winning.
From what I know, a lot of people were really unfair on Knack. The problem is that it was...
Oh yeah, Knack was actually decent.
You know,
Played a little bit of it.
they just weren't ready for the genius of Knack and Knack 2.
Well, I feel like it's just a bunch... The reason why it was so disliked was because of a bunch of people who just don't like Japanese games for whatever reason, let's be real.
I think it's just that the games are just very average.
Yeah, they're just average platform or beat 'em ups.
It's like not particularly bad, but not particularly good.
They're also designed in a very old school way of like the 6th gen like mascot platformers, 3D ones.
Honestly, though,
they
can we
should
go
make
back to that era? I want
No.
games to be weird again.
I mean,
Maybe games are weird, but you just got normal.
I mean the year is 2023, and they've just released Dead Space 1 and Resident Evil 4.
And they're both really good.
That is true. We're also going to get Wheel of Katamari again.
Oh, don't forget about Postal 4.
I already have.
I think we can forget about Postal 4.
We can forget about Postal 4.
Dennis, are you going to get Wheel of Katamari on Switch?
I definitely.
Is that even a question?
Yeah. Are you gonna get?
Are you going to get it
not?
physically? Because I've had a physical copy pre-ordered since literally the day it was announced.
I don't know. Probably, I guess I could.
It's on Best Buy. I can send you the link after stream.
When does it come out again?
June 2nd.
Yeah, I mean I can wait.
You can tell I'm excited for it because I know the exact day it releases.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel like I don't really need to pre-order it. I'm like, I could just pick it up whenever it.
Oh, so could
yeah,
I, but I decided to pre-order it anyway.
You know, whole 2 numbers, Spike. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'm very happy that I was able to remember that much.
I think the only games that have really ever truly been like, I definitely want to pre-order is the Dark Pictures games, because those are just kind of a game where I'm like, I know I'm going to get those anyways, and if you pre-order, you get access to like the mode where you can play like the back half of the game in single player, as opposed to only getting access to it in the online co-op. So I'm like, I pre-order it. I get access to that.
See, I pre-order some games because I'm lazy, and that means I get them day one without having to go out or order them and wait.
Yeah.
Because I mostly only pre-order Nintendo games and some exceptions. Wheel of Katamari is one of my all-time favorite games, and I never thought we'd actually get a remake of it.
I just got too traumatized. I got
need
too
to
traumatized from delivering Dead Rising 4.
I only pre-order Call of Duty games.
Also,
Dead
Dennis,
Rising
I
4 mod?
remember you going off about Dead Rising 4.
Dead Rising 4.
Oh, I got... okay.
I pre-ordered it. Why?
Shout out to
Wasn't that
Dead
the one
Rising
that
4,
came out
where
with
the
that-
only way to get the true ending where Frank West doesn't die is to buy the DLC.
Wow, spoilers.
What was your question, Cynthia?
Wasn't that the one that came with the mug for the pre-order bonus?
That I don't know.
Because I know there was a special edition that just had a mug with it because one of our grocery stores had the copy for like 4 years.
Mug moment.
Because no one wanted it.
Is that better or worse than the Tears of the Kingdom spoon in 4?
Hey, those have a practical use, okay?
So does a mug.
Yeah, so does a mug, Dennis. Are you saying a mug doesn't have practical use?
No, because I already have so many of them as a heavy coffee drinker. One more mug
Do you
is just
only have
mean.
one spoon and fork or something? How would that not be any less practical?
Yes, You do not.
Look, sometimes you just gotta bust out the fine china. You gotta take it. You gotta get both, so you can, you really have to have a good meal. We need something with like a plate now.
Well, why do I need those when I already have a fork knife?
Did people actually figure out if that was the pre-order bonus or just the Kingdom's the fork and knife or fork and spoon?
I don't
Fortnite.
fucking know. Life is satire at this point. Did we win? Oh, well.
Almost.
I think we should have won. I think I want a recount.
I feel like that meme was hacking. And poink.
Poink.
Stop the steal.
Like, I want to try to avoid a political topic, but I just need to point out, when Stop the Steal was going on, in different parts of the US, people were chanting stop the count and continue the count. Which tells you how organized they are.
Yeah, we really should defund Sesame Street.
Oh my god.
The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom does come with a fork and knife, or fork and spoon.
Okay, so that wasn't a joke, I didn't hallucinate that?
That was a joke, that was real. In Japan.
Wow.
I'm gonna throw the Super Chump right in the middle for no reason. Wow, I can't believe you guys aren't practicing. How are you gonna be good if you don't practice?
I was just bored and terrible at video games, so it doesn't matter what I do.
It's an Amazon Japan specific pre-order bonus.
Wait, Amazon Japan?
Yes, specifically.
Oh my god, it's chicken.
can
What? Oh,
only put it-
Kairos and Kairos' boyfriend.
Wonder if they're together.
That could mean best friend. Platonic love is just like
So what, like us?
They could be
Dennis, do you
roommates.
want me to start calling you my BF? Is that what you're saying? Did you
I don't
think
think
that
love's
joke
real.
through, or no?
No, I thought it's clipped anyway.
Dennis, is your mic okay? You seem a little muffled today.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe my mic isn't okay. It's, I mean, it's built into my laptop, so.
Yeah, maybe
Well,
your
you
mic's
don't
just
even
having an
have-
update or something.
Oh, I heard.
You don't even have a $200 mic. Are you not taking this seriously?
Oh god, not that discourse
Well,
again.
I do. Well, I do. I have a headset with a microphone. It's just there's no microphone jack on my laptop, so.
What kind of shitty ass laptop do you have, motherfucker?
What kind of
a
laptop
gaming
doesn't have a
laptop.
fucking microphone jack?
I mean, it has a headset jack. Or actually, no, wait, I might be incorrect. I believe it does, and it may be on the wrong side of the, like the opposite side of the laptop. Which
How do you
doesn't
not
really
know
help
what
me
your
when-
laptop does or doesn't have, dude? You spend like what,
Well-
$1,000 on the damn thing?
Well, I don't exactly look for the, which side these things are on if I'm not using them. I can check in like 2 seconds when my hands are on my controller right now.
Why are you playing with a controller?
Or you can play Splatoon with a mouse and keyboard.
No, you gotta
Wii
play
remote.
Splatoon with the PS2 Katana controller. Come
You
on.
guys are doing that? I'm using the Wiimote by itself.
I just said Wiimote.
I didn't hear you. I
You stole.
did not steal your joke. I cannot. Okay,
You have
Kairos'
committed-
BF is gonna get fucking obliterated because he just squid bagged me, and that makes me upset.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I have a sniper rifle, so we're probably gonna lose because I'm not a very good sniper. Oh, hey, I just killed somebody.
Well, I got Kairos' BF. I got my revenge, so I can live happy now.
Did you squid bag him?
No, because he
You know
killed
what
me
they
too.
say?
You haven't
what
gotten
they
your
say.
revenge.
No, I got my revenge because he died. That was all. That was my only goal.
No, you have to squid bag back.
You do.
Also, rip them absolutely terrible novelty controllers for games. That was always funny.
The Fisher Price baby controller. It's an actual game controller.
Resident Evil chainsaw controllers.
The PS2 Katana, what else? What can I remember off the top of my head? There's a PS1.
Guitar Hero guitars.
anything really Guitar
mean-
Hero related.
Well, I mean, for their actual express purpose, I think they do a pretty good job.
Oh, I know, but it's just funny to use those as like legitimate controllers.
There are people
Somebody-
who beat Dark Souls with Guitar Hero controllers.
Ooh, double kill.
Someone beat
I was
Dark Souls with the
wondering-
Donkey Konga bongos.
There's one person who was playing Call of Duty and they were using the Donkey Kong bongos.
Oh hey, we actually won.
They were completely stationary and exclusively had hitting left to make them go left, making them look left, and hitting right to make them look right, and then clapping shot the gun.
So what? It's like one of those old fucking shooting galleries.
So they literally just had to sit where they spawned and hope someone came across them.
Fucking Fortnite mobile players. Look, I hate Fortnite with a deep-rooted passion, but I love watching videos of Fortnite players messing with mobile players because the mobile players are almost exclusively kids, and they can't see anything that isn't directly in front of them.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't mind Fortnite if we still got Unreal Tournament.
You know, if Epic wasn't Epic, I wouldn't hate Fortnite so much. Because Epic is Epic, it gets more scrutiny from me.
Yeah. Someday Unreal Tournament X will be released.
Listen, if it turns out at least halfway decent, I'm willing to forgive Epic for long enough for me to play the game until I lose interest.
I mean, it's literally just gonna be Unreal Tournament 3, so it'll be playable. It'll be ugly,
Yeah.
but it'll be fine.
I
mean,
never
I mean-
spent much time in it,
Yeah.
so like I wouldn't mind actually giving it a shot now that it won't be dead.
Yeah, I
hopefully.
can play it. They're making the online function again as well, because I guess the online servers have been broken for a while.
Well,
beforehand.
the online servers use GameSpy.
Yeah, well, didn't all the others use it?
Yes, but there was a community master server for the original Unreal Tournament, so you can still play the original Unreal Tournament with just a little bit of modification.
Oh yeah. Unreal Tournament 2004 did use GameSpy, but Epic opened their own master service and GameSpy shut down. Unreal Tournament 3 did not get that.
And then they just completely shut down the Unreal Tournament 2004 servers without giving the community one.
Yeah,
Or
because
letting
keep
the
in mind,
community
Epic's
make one.
warning was announcing that they were going to shut it down, and then they just pulled it without giving any time for anyone to do anything about it.
I'm sure that announcement was certainly a day on the official Unreal Tournament's Discord.
God.
Like Night Dive getting announced.
Why do they even call it the Unreal Engine? Why? At this point, it's just a Fortnite engine. What's the point?
Yeah.
Branding. I mean, I think that UE, kind of makes a little more sense than FE, I guess. Because, it's not iron or anything.
Or Fire Emblem.
Sure, why not? Yeah, because, FE is also short for fuck Epic, obviously.
A Lamel. Also, we have been streaming this, or playing this, for 1.5 hours, and no one has made a Bogos Bented joke yet.
That's fine.
You made
they're
it
not
like
very-
right when we started.
No, I don't.
Well, you said
You
it. It wasn't really a joke, but you said something along those lines.
Alright, you guys are just,
What the? You guys are making it up. You're gaslighting me.
Well, clip that one. Clip it. Get him, boys.
Again,
Why did you make me sound like Mickey Mouse?
I
Because you sold out.
I don't know.
Why is that the voice you went for?
You sold out to Michael Mouse.
It's the only voice I can do.
Oh,
For
there's a
small
beacon over
people.
here. Oh, there's a person here. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, they're gonna they placed the beacon.
Die, pussy. Help! I have it.
Also-
Oh, never mind. I killed him
What?
with a sniper rifle. I'm just gonna ignore that squid.
The
beacon,
enemies
though.
care more about getting their soda than their own life.
You know,
I mean, soda
I don't
is
blame
more
him.
important than life, if you ask me.
I was literally standing on the soda dispenser as a brush, and they just kept running to point blank range.
God, never change Splatoon players. I feel like we should have won that.
Yeah, what?
We won
It
the
was really
moral
close.
victory.
They cheated.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah,
been
Epic Games
cheated.
have been bleeding money.
Was that Epic is bleeding money?
Yeah, I mean, Fortnite's still making them a lot, but if they didn't have Fortnite, they'd probably be, like, dead at this point.
I mean, they're hemorrhaging money from the EGS because nobody's actually using it.
But
Yeah.
that's okay, because everybody's buying their $19 Fortnite cards. I leveled up the Splat charger, hooray!
They're really stupid. Like, we're giving gamers a choice, because apparently people hate Steam now.
Yeah. Steam is bad, you know?
Well, people have complained about Steam, but the thing is, most people who do that still say they would rather use Steam than anything else, because there's nothing better than it.
Oh. I mean, GOG is decent. Well, it just doesn't have as many games. It's good
It
if you
doesn't
want
have
something old.
Does GOG even have like a community thing? Or
Kind of,
It does,
but most
yeah.
of the people just slap the games into their Steam library. So,
GOG is good if you want, like, old games.
you
If
do
you want
also
to-
get some extra goodies from buying stuff on GOG that you don't normally get on Steam, like wallpapers and icons and whatnot.
yeah, I
and-
used to use some icons and shit from a couple of D&D games that I bought in my early days of Steam use.
So a lot of the games on GOG got them, have their community patches with them, like Deus Ex.
Yep, and some of them have extra instructions on how to mod the games. Like, there's an entire guide for both Planescape Torment and Fallout 1 to add in better resolution support, remaster the graphics, and restore cut content.
So yeah, a lot of those old games are just straight up broken on modern computers.
Yeah, and
So-
sometimes the Steam versions do not have any fixes. Like, Max Payne.
Yep.
Well, good thing they're remaking Max Payne, so
I forgot about that.
Grandpa, Vintage Dad.
I'm like beyond excited for it. It's like not going to be Rockstar developed, so you know we're good.
So it's not going to be I hate my life.
Oh, I mean, literally the entirety of Max Payne is Max Payne being madly in love with his wife and then losing her and dealing with the trauma of that for 3 games straight.
Max Payne is literally I Miss My Wife Tales as a video game.
When are we gonna get the GBA Max Payne games and GBA out?
I'm apparently learning about more ports. Xeno says, so I've just discovered that the zip lines in Jurassic World Evolution 2 count towards your transportation rating, meaning you can make a park with just zip lines getting around. Yeah, Xeno's been playing Jurassic World Evolution 2 on my Steam Deck.
Actually, the GBA Max Payne games aren't even actually like that bad, surprisingly.
I wanted to look into weird handheld ports of console games like Max Payne, Tomb Raider, and whatnot, because those aren't usually talked about as much, and I know some of them are actually really good.
Resident
Max Payne
Evil
is
4.
nothing special, but it's at least, like, decent. It's kind of a top-down shooter style, but they still manage to keep up
007.
some mechanics and stuff.
007 Nightfire.
I thought you were going to say
Nightfire
Rogue
is
Agent.
weird.
No,
no.
Nightfire, because it was a GBA first-person shooter.
Is
Yeah.
it good?
Oh, what?
No,
No,
Nightfire is
but
not good.
admittedly, it's probably better than the Medal of Honor Underground.
Anything is better than Medal of Honor Underground.
I've played Duke Nukem
Take Shovel
Advance
there.
on an emulator, and I actually enjoyed what I played of it.
Duke Nukem Advanced, Serious Sam kind of, and X vs. Sever and Ice 9 are all good FPS
Well, what
games
about
on the
Doom?
GBA.
There's a Doom Advance, yeah,
Doom
I haven't
has
played that
some,
one.
Doom
Well,
has
it's
a lot
about
of
Doom
frame
and
rate
Doom.
issues.
Right. Well, I think like the main thing that those games have over like Medal of Honor or 007 Nightfire is that they have actually, you know, stylized graphics so you can actually like see what stuff is, like enemies and all that.
That's true.
Because
True.
Medal of Honor for some reason was like, we're gonna make them like, you know, actual humans, except we have like 2 pixels, so everybody's really small and it looks like garbage and you can't tell what you're aiming at.
The main problem with Medal of Honor was honestly its devs were just really bad with the hardware. Because Ice 9, X vs. Sever, Duke Nukem, Serious Sam, you can tell what you're looking at from a decent amount of distance.
You know what, Simkey, at some point, you help me go through handheld libraries so I can pick out stuff like that, because I actually wanted to get Duke Nukem Advance, and I completely forgot about it until this conversation.
Yeah, I can do that since I do have a lot of really random games I know about.
Yeah, because that's an area that I do not... Oh my god, we got Gay Kirk and Gay Bones. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that's an area of gaming that I've been wanting to get into, but the only thing like that I have is the Game Boy Color version of Rayman, which is completely different from the original Rayman.
Yeah, and there's a Game Boy Color version of Perfect Dark.
Yep, that one I've heard of. I know there's a Game Boy Color version of Turok, Tomb Raider, which is a side-scrolling game, and a really cool Game Boy Color version of... what was it called? Oddworld Abe's Odyssey.
This Munch's Odyssey also has a Game Boy Advanced version.
I have not played Munch's Odyssey.
Munch's Odyssey is really, really good. I'd recommend the Switch version. Especially if you like old school collectathon platformers.
Yeah, I do, as a matter of fact. That's kind of my thing, actually.
I would really recommend that one for a stream.
How's the movement in it?
Really good.
Okay. Yeah, because I excel at 3D platformers, or just any platformer really that has really good movement.
It's a real classic for a reason.
Yeah, because when I play a 3D platformer, or really any kind of platformer, the very first thing I try to do is break the game, and if the game lets me have really good movement, I will enjoy it a whole lot more. It's funny though, because like Mario 64 is a very hard game to get into nowadays, because it's just rough and the physics are nonsensical, but it's got some fantastic movement that makes for an amazing speedrun. Also, at some point, I need to do another co-op N64 playthrough, like with Dennis or one of you guys. Because before I started streaming, Dennis and I played Mario 64 together using the Switch Online's controller swap feature. And that was actually really fun, even though we had some lag. Dennis and I actually beat the game.
That was just a run of us, like you getting all the technical like good stars, and then me accidentally doing good, not knowing what I'm doing.
Yeah, and I would specifically get the stars out of order to lock Dennis into getting the first star in each level. Ow.
And then when I would like die and it would switch to you, you would just go for a completely different star that I was going for.
Yep, well, I did that on purpose, number one, to force you into doing the one star, but also just to kind of show how well I knew the game. Though the funny thing is, tomorrow's stream is going to be very interesting because I'm doing the stars I don't normally do. So it's the parts of the game that I know worse. I have never actually done Rainbow Ride.
Really?
I've never gotten a single star in it before.
Oh.
And I've never gotten the star for Mario over the rainbow.
And the wing cap is really annoying to use.
Oh yeah, it controls like ass. I don't even think Dennis really got to use it much when we played it together, but it fucking controls like ass.
It's cool, but it's so difficult to use.
I am so close to level 50.
Other than level folks I think of. There's some DS ones as well, but you wouldn't be able to really stream those.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I don't have to stream every game I play. In fact, if you are going to stream, it's better to not stream everything. Because that is a terrific way to burn yourself out.
There's just a few that I would suggest for streams that are pretty unique. A couple horror games that are actually really good.
I hope you guys are hydrating, because I just redeemed a hydrate, so you better hydrate.
I do have my water bottle with me, so I will hydrate.
Or I'll come to your house and kick your ass.
Well, I just hydrated. Need to be drinking more water anyways.
Ass kicking delayed. But rest assured, it's happening.
I'm kicking my ass. You mind?
I'm gonna be on stream at one point and just hear Val's voice through Spike's mic and just disconnect.
Don't worry, I would never go up there.
You just threatened to.
I lied.
You don't want the taffy grapes?
No.
Oh, that was quick.
So, when are you gonna stream GoldenEye?
Which one?
Coward.
All
The
of
bad
them.
one.
Which one?
Well, the one on 64. You heard
No. GoldenEye Rogue Agent.
Oh,
I don't think Dennis
Yes.
knows what Rogue Agent is.
GoldenEye Rogue Agent is... It's a game, I think?
Ain't that
GoldenEye
the
Rogue
game with-
Agent on the DS.
Yep.
That was the game that
Yep.
the engine was going to be used for a
Yeah,
Halo
yes.
DS game.
Well, it's because the engine was actually pretty good. Yeah, weirdly enough, we did almost have Halo on the DS. Microsoft just didn't approve of it.
I bet they do it now.
They probably would have, honestly.
Yeah.
Ow.
Weirdly enough, too, there's also a Atari 2600 version of Halo that's official.
Yeah, it's called Halo 2600.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean official?
Actual copy. It was made by a couple of the devs who were working on Halo 3.
Oh, I
And
didn't know
it
that.
was licensed and it was properly licensed by Microsoft, and you could buy physical copies through mail-in.
That's actually pretty cool. I have not gotten any Atari games in a while. I should probably fix that. There's some really cool homebrew efforts.
Yeah, people are starting to do a lot with the Atari. As well, it's not very capable, but it can do some cool stuff. Luckily, Atari games are extremely cheap.
Yep, well, they're not very popular to collect for because you kind of have to be the right kind of person to be interested in them.
Yeah. Also, Atari systems are very unstable.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I grew up playing Atari flashbacks and various Atari compilations, so that's why I have an attachment to Atari consoles. But if you don't have that attachment already, it's very difficult to gain that.
Yeah. Again, the only Atari consoles that are really stable is certain models of Lynxes and like the heavy Sixer and light Sixer 2600 models. 5200s, well, I'm surprised mine works perfectly fine.
I have a 7800, and the last I checked, it works fine.
Yeah, mine has a lot of snow when I plug it in, so I need to, I think, replace the RF connector with an AV connector.
Yeah, maybe I should do that at some point.
I don't have a 2600 yet. And my links just randomly stopped working.
Jesus. I'm level 50.
Albeit, I think it might have been because it's refurbished, and the person who refurbished it might have just done a bad job. I got one with an LCD screen replacement.
Speaking of, at some point I should probably get my Game Gear retrofitted to have a DS screen, or an LCD screen.
There's a mod that you can also add an HDMI cable to the Game Gear.
Oh, that would be pretty cool. Yeah,
Like
because
the
I
other
love the Game
Game
Gear.
Gear
It's actually one of my
screens.
favorite handhelds.
That's why I will always advertise the Master System, because it has so many Game Gear games on it that are just straight up better on Master System.
Oh my god, it's Cromer.
Bam tongue.
You wanna be a big shot, or do you want to keep being a little sponge? Because you need some Cromer for that. I forget what it is.
I've had a few systems that just didn't work. My, what consoles have I had that are just broken down randomly? My Sega CD Model 1 just stopped reading discs.
My SNES from when I was a kid had some weird fucking loading issues, and just straight up died. We have an SNES Junior now.
Soda time, bitches.
Obama.
I haven't had too many consoles just randomly break. My GBA SP, which unfortunately that just stopped working because it was a 101 model, just stopped reading cartridges properly.
We had the SNES Junior die. I need to replace my 3DS. It still works, but it's some of the buttons are fucked up. GameCube laser stopped working. I feel another god. There it is. God fucking damn it.
The GameCube's fixable. You just need to buy a new laser.
We just got a GameCube from a friend. Also, my
I don't
PS2.
think anybody. I don't think anybody did that first yawn, so I'm gonna do 2 of them. Okay.
Alright. My, our fat PS2, the disc tray started closing on its own, so I bought a PS2 Slim to use instead, and then the PS2 Slim stopped reading discs correctly. It would read PS1 discs instantly, but struggled to read most PS2 discs. So, one of my friends came over and gave us his PS2 Slim, and then the fat PS2 started working again. We didn't touch it.
Fat PS2 probably just needed a new belt.
Spike, do you want to play SOCOM with me?
I don't even have it. So calm these nuts.
Oh, very nice. I don't think you have those.
My PSP 3000 also just... Well, it kept reading discs, but it would make literally one of the worst noises I've ever seen every time I tried to read a disc.
You can see noises?
That was my first thought too.
Holy shit.
Simky, how high are you? No, officer, it's high.
I was
how are
saying
you?
that while I was in combat, so I wasn't focusing on what I was saying.
A true warrior could do both.
Yeah.
Alright, whoever's throwing auto bombs, please stop.
Oh no.
But I thought that what true warriors strive for was this peace.
Yeah, no. No.
Sorry, Link, I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little, richer.
Richer. Not the it's not the CDI. It just reminded me, the 3DO actually has memory cards, but you can't delete your save data.
What's the
You
point?
need the game to delete your save data. Which means if you buy a memory card from just randomly and it has save data on it, you need to fucking track down the game that has the save data to delete the save data.
Oh my god.
Or, burn a copy.
Oh, the 3DO also has you, daisy chain controllers together if you want to do multiplayer.
Yep. And even though it has the same controller port as like the Genesis and Atari, you can't use those controllers on it because it has a decent chance of actually just killing the controller port on the spot.
Oh, Jesus. I use a Genesis controller for my Atari all the time.
Yeah, those are fine. It's mainly the 3DO's way that it transfers like data that can end up with the wrong kind of controller.
That's terrifying.
You're good with Atari controllers and stuff. Like, it's the only console that really has that issue with its 9-pin connector.
Hey, I got a question. So, if they made another 3DO, would it be the 3DO2 or the 4DO?
The 4DO, it has scent added.
4D isn't even smell, it's time.
Well,
Is
movie
that the
theaters
5DO
said
then?
that said it was scent.
No,
So
5Ds is card games on motorcycles.
I don't think that's very safe.
I made that joke for one specific person in the audience.
I mean, I got it.
Who's
I
the
got
one
the joke.
specific person in the audience?
So, you know.
Well, excuse me, princess.
You can't
Radio
say
is
it unless you use the right inflection.
Well, excuse me,
Excuse me.
princess.
There you go.
Fuck you. I hate you.
I actually
boy.
have one of those
Excuse
shitty
me, princess.
supermarket DVDs of
Oh, really?
The Legend of Zelda show. I kind of want to get the complete set.
A coward.
It's
In our
like not a
midst.
good cartoon in the slightest, but it's perfect is it 80s? 80s schlock?
Yeah, I'd consider it a lot better than Captain N.
The less said about Captain N, the better, honestly.
The show made by people who've literally never seen a video game in their life, based on video games.
From what I know, if you are a Nintendo fan and you watch Captain N, like you're a modern Nintendo fan, their depiction of Pit from Kid Icarus will make you want to murder the writers.
Your prediction of everyone, like Simon Belmont doesn't even look like Simon Belmont.
Pit ends every sentence with his own name.
What?
Yes.
Why? I know Mother Brain was just like a flesh wall for some reason instead of an actual brain.
Moisturize me.
It was literally that, yeah.
Sphincter doors.
Are they moist?
Very.
Okay,
Very moist.
I'm killing this conversation right here. I'm actually very happy that Simki got the Doctor Who reference. It's like a 2005 Doctor Who reference. I don't know if people get it anymore.
I mean, I suppose you'd have to watch Doctor Who, but, you know, I don't do that.
I watched Doctor Who from, I think, the 8th season to like the 10th.
I watched Doctor Who. I've seen the new show of Doctor Who, the 2005 revival from from its very beginning all the way to Josie Whittaker taking over. I kind of stopped after the first couple episodes because I didn't like where they were going.
Where were they going?
It was just getting worse and worse.
Wow,
Yeah,
It's
just
just
like
a
real
mess
life.
of writing.
really bad.
And I have seen the classic series from the first episode up to like season 2 or 3 of Tom Baker's era as the Doctor.
I've seen a couple of the.
And I've seen
episodes.
the 8th Doctor American episode, the one that was supposed to be a pilot for a new series. And despite being the American take on Doctor Who, is actually canon. Because it was supposed to be the 8th Doctor.
Oh,
And
ow.
it aired during the Super Bowl, so nobody watched it.
Was it
That's
bad
just how you
or was it
kill
good?
anything.
No, it was actually really good.
Oh, that's really unfortunate then.
Yeah, it's like
Tragic.
genuinely one of the better things that Doctor Who did, especially since a lot of people didn't like the Doctor that preceded him, Sylvester McCoy.
You can't fuck with the big game, boy.
So, like, it was really, really good. It just aired at the worst possible fucking time for a country that would rather watch sports than literally anything else.
Yeah, that's just a really poor decision on their part. And
Wow, I can't believe
like,
it
you
is
would
the
think they would just
Titanfall
move
2 of
to air and
television.
yeah,
Do what J.J.
Titanfall
Abrams
2,
did,
built by
release the
EA,
Cloverfield
actually.
Paradox immediately after the Super Bowl ends.
ow.
It worked for that movie.
Yeah, we weren't watching sports anymore, so might as well go see Jar Jar Abrams' new film.
Jar Jar
Yeah.
Abrams!
Like, when all companies realize that releasing things during massive events is one of the worst ideas you could possibly do ever.
Honestly, it's probably a conscious decision from the executives to intentionally sabotage something that they want to write off.
Yeah.
Like, that's
really
actually
unfortunate.
probably it.
I mean, Titanfall 2 literally had the worst fucking release date. Like, yeah, let's just release it in between Call of Duty and Battlefield.
Speaking of, Fuga Melodies of Steel 2 is releasing the day before Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, rest in peace.
Yeah, that's for a series that already does not have the best track record when it comes to sales.
Yeah.
They're still going through with the third game, and one of the developers have said the reason why is because since they're self-publishing these titles, there's nobody to tell them they're insane.
Then there's some that just kind of worked out for some reason.
Oh,
like,
well,
hey, like Doom and Animal Crossing releasing on the same day.
the funny thing is, not only did everybody joke about that, but both the Animal Crossing and Doom teams joked about it.
Yeah.
I've been playing that this past couple days.
I saw that, actually.
Kind of chill.
Alright, I'm going
Gotta have
to
something.
check shops real quick.
Yeah,
Oh,
same.
I'm also gonna fucking actually scrub my shirt.
I've been playing Dark Souls 2.
I've been playing Metroid Prime Remastered for the 3rd time.
Well, you're
We
addicted.
got a new title. Fan favorite Berserker.
By the way, Simki, you know what the term Berserker, like, stems from, right?
I actually don't.
So, Vikings would sometimes do a thing that they would call going berserk. If a Viking went berserk, they basically got high on drugs, stripped naked, and then ran into battle.
Wow, base.
Screaming and yelling, scaring the ever-living shit out of their enemies because there's just a naked dude with a big-ass sword screaming at them who doesn't feel any sort of pain.
Yeah. Yeah, that's terrifying.
And that's what it means. That's what berserker means. Now, Zeno is probably going to correct me in a moment because I probably got some details wrong, but basically, if the phrase going berserk stems from what the Vikings would do in battle.
And do you know where they got it from?
Oh yeah, berserkers didn't feel pain, they'd wear the skins of enemies, drink their blood during the fucking battle, they were fucking insane.
Where did they get it from?
Yeah.
though?
Bears.
True.
And you know where bears? You know where bears got it from?
Jesus.
No, Albert Einstein.
Holy shit.
Aw.
Is he
So where'd
Jesus?
Albert Einstein get it from?
Britney Spears.
It's Britney, bitch.
Oh, let me get rid of these fucking notifications. Alright.
I think we can all agree cocaine's a hell of a drug.
And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die.
Yeah.
But if you kill a bunch of people, you go to Valhalla.
Alright, room's open.
I mean, that's not incorrect.
It's not! No!
You gotta do drugs and kill a bunch of people.
That's like, if you do that, that's basically like the equivalent of taking a screenshot on the afterlife.
You get denied access to heaven. You get allowed access to Valhalla.
You can now play as Luigi.
I love the one meme that's like, imagine dying and the only thing you see after everything goes dark is just you can now play as Luigi.
Can you imagine the Nordic Mario Brothers, though?
Oh god, I don't know enough
God
about
of
Nordic
War Mario
names to
Bros.
make a joke.
Yeah, I mean... But I mean,
Mario, but it has all those extra accents on the letters and stuff.
Luigi, but there's a 7 in there somewhere.
oh, I got a
Communication
communication error.
Wow, that's never happened before in Splatoon history.
They
That's
heard
never
us.
happened before on Nintendo.
I'm so glad that I paid $80 a year for Nintendo Switch Online.
Why are you paying 80?
I don't know, I just threw out a number that was large, that was like...
Okay, because
I don't really
80 is the
remember how
fucking
much.
family plan with the expansion pack. Also, the room's open.
Oh, then I am paying 80.
Oh, well, so am I, but I'm also paying for like 8 people.
Yeah, it's for the family plan with the expansion pack. Why'd you question that then?
Because I
like, I thought
didn't
it-
realize you were paying for the family plan.
I have a family.
No, you don't. Not anymore.
Your brother pays for his own fucking plan.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't?
No. Who do you think's on my family plan?
Oh, I thought he had... Oh, okay.
It's because he pays for he pays for the PlayStation Online.
Oh,
Exclusively
okay.
I pay for the Switch. He pays for the PlayStation.
Dennis actually has like 5 Switches just sitting next to each other, all with different accounts running Switch Online.
Yeah, none of them are joining the lobby for some reason.
It was. It's literally loading. It's been sitting
This
on
is the
joining
perfect
for a minute.
opportunity to say that. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, unannounced developers, but I guess they're going to be making a God of War style Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game.
I heard about that. A lot of people are excited because
Based
it's
on,
based
The
on
Last
the
Ronin.
Last Ronin.
Yeah.
Is
So
it based
actually,
on like new God of War or the old God of War?
I actually
not sure about
don't
that.
know.
They didn't specify. They didn't even say who's making it. So if the dev's good, then pretty hype. If not, then eh.
Okay, because I want to like throw people into like meat grinders and stuff.
The
'Cause
original
is gonna be
TMNT
rated
comics
M.
were fairly fucking dark.
Yeah,
Even some of the
they're
new
gonna be-
ones.
The basic plot of The Last Ronin is that everyone except for one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is dead, and New York is in a post-apocalyptic battleground like state.
So just New York.
Another New York.
Just New York, yeah.
Get the same thought there.
Don't you know that every big American city is just a fucking war zone?
I love Big American City.
I love
Guess
entering.
what?
Yeah, it's
I love
Fucking
it.
Chicago.
war zone.
Oh yeah, well, okay, you
I
know
love
what,
as soon as
fair.
I cross the.
Considering
the,
what
uh,
happened during Quake last week.
I actually read an article about that.
What was that?
It was the thing that happened in Quake last week. I was like, oh, that is what happened.
Wait, what happened to Quake?
Oh, there was just a little cowboy gunslinging.
There was a drive-by that Xeno heard, but I
Oh,
didn't.
yeah.
There was them cattle rustlers.
Apparently, I was
I
the
love
only one
that.
who didn't hear it because the next morning I told my parents about it and they heard it too.
I love crossing through the state boundary to New York and watching PvP hasn't been able to come across my eyes.
The Division was a documentary.
It happened to my buddy Craig.
Anybody
Just like how chivalry is an
No,
accurate,
Craig.
accurate simulation of
Didn't I
modern day
just say Craig?
London.
Was
Yeah,
that
see,
Who is
Dennis?
this Keith? Who is this Keith?
Keith
talking
lives down in
about Keith.
Louisiana.
Yeah, I have
Oh.
played Left 4 Dead 2 so many times that I don't actually know a single thing that Ellis says about his buddy Keith because I'm never paying attention when it happens because I'm always talking over him.
You can finish Left 4 Dead.
I know one thing was that Keith was like set on fire and they
Yeah,
Isn't there like a theory that Keith isn't even like real?
next week I was hoping to do Splatoon again because it's a Splatfest, and then after that we can go back to Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah.
Unless you guys want to do Unreal Tournament first.
Should probably
do Left 4
finish
Dead.
Left 4 Dead 2 before, or I guess Left 4 Dead 1 now before anything else, since that's been on the back burner for a while now.
Yeah, that makes sense. Huh? Yeah,
And
because
then
my
that
hope
happens
was
to
to
stop
finish the
the
Left 4 Dead
jumps.
1 campaign since I haven't actually ever done all of them, and then we can start doing
Yeah.
custom campaigns at a later point.
Yeah.
Mischievous Booyah.
Is that their name or is that their title?
That is their title. Their name, I already forgot what it was.
Devious little creature.
A devious little creature getting up to mischief. This is no good. Ugh. The beast is demonic in nature. Very icky. No good. Also, the name was Mary.
I tried.
Boring.
I tried finding like just a raw audio of that, and I couldn't.
The first time I ever saw the meme was involving Elfalin from Kirby and the Forgotten Land
Same.
because nobody trusted him after Magalore.
Nobody trusts anyone in Kirby after Magalore.
And I guess Susie, but it wasn't really Susie's fault.
No. Kirby. Fucking Kirby Planet Robobot is really fucking dark, actually.
Yeah, I haven't. Again, I still don't own it, so I haven't actually played it. But I know it's actually one of the darker Kirby games.
Yeah, cue
care
that
for plot-
SpongeBob on the roller coaster meme.
Do you care for plot spoilers for
I
Planet Robobot?
I don't care about Kirby spoilers, honestly.
Okay. The main plot of Planet Robobot is that Haltman is building a machine that can grant wishes. The machine is actually a Nova model,
Oh, of
and
course.
he's trying to get his daughter back, who he lost in an experiment. He already has his daughter back. It's Susie. The Nova unit has corrupted his mind so much that he doesn't even recognize his own daughter.
Jesus. Well, wasn't Star Allies' villain trying to resurrect someone as well, and he just sacrificed his 3 daughters for it?
I'm not sure about the Star Allies. I don't really remember that one.
And then there's Forgotten Land.
What about it?
Yeah, Forgotten Land's also pretty.
Forgotten Land's lore and
Oh,
plot.
yeah, the humans just abandoning the animals.
Yeah.
I need to play Forgotten Land again. I played
have
it
the
twice.
whole,
I
like-
played it
So,
the third time.
Planet Robobot, some Meta Knight mode is also fucking insane because the final boss is some dark matter from Dreamland 2 and Galactonite. And when Nova's summoning Galactonite to the universe, some just says a few planets might be destroyed in this battle, but that's an acceptable loss.
Lore
Yeah, and I know
plot
there's that
moment.
SpongeBob meme that everyone posts when anyone talks about Nintendo stuff, but the thing is that, like, people who post that have not played Xenoblade or Fire Emblem or Pandora's Tower.
Do they actually post that to those games though?
Well, no, because they haven't played them.
What's the meme, by the
So
way?
what's the-
I can't really visualize what you're talking about. But I will probably know
SpongeBob
what
and
you're
Patrick on
talking
a
about.
roller coaster where they're freaking out about a tiny bump.
So there's some Nintendo games with some really dark moments. And there's a Federation soldier in Prime 3 that you scan, but the game just says he died through self-inflicted bullet wounds to the head.
Xenoblade 3 just casually shows a suicide from a character's perspective, like the one actually killing themselves.
I mean,
Okay, see,
Xenoblade
those are
Dark
like
Darkness.
T-rated games. They can do that kind of thing, and it's not weird.
They are T-rated.
There's also
That's what I just said.
There's the Mother series, which is not T-rated.
Mother is fucking dark too. Mother 3 especially.
There's other things in Xenoblade 3 that I have only heard out of context because I haven't played it yet because I'm not done with Xenoblade 2. But I mean, even Xenoblade 2 is actually really dark. It's not a great game because it's got a lot of inconsistency, but it's actually really, really dark once you realize what's going on.
Yeah, and I'd say like a lot of modern Nintendo games are even way darker than their rated M games.
That's Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is also not a children's baby game, by the way. Just want you to know that.
Okay.
Because Nintendo does have 2 rated M games, which, you know, you played Eternal Darkness.
Eternal Darkness and Geist, and despite what people think, Conker's Bad Fur Day was not actually published by them.
No, it's just a separate Rareware game.
I really think the only game that it really would apply to in terms of like a game that's definitely marketed more as a children's game and has darker themes would probably be the Mother series in terms of Nintendo franchises. Because
Yeah.
yes, other things
Mother-
like Fire Emblem and Xenoblade and whatever, like those are pretty much like not marketed for like 10-year-olds, but
Mother 3 has some really fucked up moments.
oh,
Do
Mother
not
3.
say anything. I still.
Oh
have
yeah,
not
I'm not
played
saying
it.
anything.
I will
I
not
can't say anything because I know you haven't played it, but
Yeah, I was gonna get a reproduction copy at some point, so
There,
I can actually
really
play a
need
physical
to-
copy.
there's great.
Yeah.
I mean, really, the whole series tackles some very interestingly matured subjects.
Especially for its time.
yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, there's a reason Mother 3 never came over here.
Nah,
It was more
it's
because
still fine.
I've
It's
always
just-
considered Nintendo probably getting the controversy for some of the game's content.
Well, part of it was also the DS was already out.
Yeah.
That's actually one of the main reasons.
It's the same reason why they never finished with releasing Mother 1 in the US, because by the time they were basically ready to go, Earthbound was already kind of, up and coming anyways, so it was like, why not just focus on localizing Mother 2, which is more recent and, like, upcoming, rather than release this game while the SNES is already, like, out.
Yeah, the Mother games took a really long time to develop, especially 3,
Yeah.
considering it's switched from an N64 game to a GBA game.
Yep.
Also,
Yeah,
the
both
Fire
Mother-
Emblem
Mother
series is fairly dark.
Yeah, both
Also
Mother
not
1 and
children's
2
games.
had that.
Well, Fire Emblem is actually aimed at teenagers, not kids. So,
Yes, not children.
The older
teens are
Pokemon
not,
games.
Teens are not children.
I mean, technically they are,
They're
but you ask a teenager if they're a child, and they'll just tell you to fuck off and die.
you
So,
ask an adult if a teenager is a child, and they'll say yes. I am an adult, teenagers
Yeah.
are children.
Spike, you're
Yeah.
a child.
I am almost 30. And if I'm
Yeah.
almost 30, you're almost 30.
I am dead inside. I have no soul.
See? You're almost 30.
And so what? Like,
But I
what's
mean,
your
like,
point?
Fire Emblem Echoes, if you don't mind me... Do you mind if I spoil who one of the final bosses is?
Yes.
No, I don't care. Fuck those games.
I think Dennis actually cares.
No, I don't.
The guy who's
Sounded like
been
a really genuine
tracking
yes.
you
No.
throughout the entire game just casually sacrifices his wife to turn her into a demon after his mind has been corrupted by a similar demon. So, for one of the final bosses, you're fighting him and his wife, who is now some kind of flame elemental.
Okay, here's my question for you. Is it better or worse that his mind has been corrupted? Because if he had just been doing that, you know, of his own volition, like, I was gonna fucking sacrifice my wife, you know?
He was already getting
Wife,
aggressive
dead.
towards her before he got his mind corrupted.
Wife dead, demon unlocked.
Also,
I think mind corruption
patricide
is a cop-out.
is a thing in the game. Because
mean, that's
someone
just like-
kills their own father.
Ooh, never heard of that before.
That, by the way, the writing in Fire Emblem Echoes is
from-
actually fucking phenomenal.
The what?
The writing.
I'll take your word for it.
I don't remember the exact quote, but the line... There's a conversation between two characters where one character says something along the lines of, "I will cut that traitorous tongue from your throat," and the other one says, "Then you'll finally have the truth in your grasp." Also has one of my favorite comebacks where someone says something, another guy goes, "I'm not sure, but I think a normal person would just apologize."
Isn't every character in that series like a fucking mass murderer, though?
No, only some of them. Henry in Fire Emblem Awakening is literally a homicidal maniac. The reason why he
from what
joins
I
you is
know-
because he wants to die a violent death.
Wait, aren't most of the people like feudal lords and soldiers, though?
Yeah,
Kinda.
I mean, everyone in Fire
So-
Emblem fits
So
the
basically,
category
yes, everybody is a fucking maniac.
everyone fits the category of mass murderer, war criminal, or child soldier.
Okay, fair.
Sometimes all three.
He gets sent to the baby realm.
God, no, not... That's
He gets
only in
sent to the
Fates.
baby realm to become a war criminal.
That's just in Fates, and there's a reason why that's not back, because it's the stupidest fucking thing on the planet.
I tuned out for a second.
That
and I
children
just
get sent to the baby realm.
Zeno says,
Kill
are we talking
baby
about Fire Emblem or Xenoblade here? I'm assuming he was responding to the fucking, child soldier war criminal thing and not the baby dimension.
All I could think of was the fucking Metal Gear clip of, boss, you just killed a child. And that's why you're the best! Good job! Because they failed the mission, but also finished it at the same time.
I don't think it should be a fail state, personally, but you know.
Also reminds me of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare clip where people see the baby in the crib and just immediately shoot it.
I did that.
I like the
Fair
video
mission.
that I've seen once of a guy playing
Nice, like,
Fallout
hashtag
4 VR, and when he's holding baby Sean, he's just screaming as Limp Bizkit plays in the background. Like the player, not Sean. He just holds the baby and just goes, "Ah!" You just hear Limp
So-
Bizkit in the background.
In one of the Fallout 3 DLCs,
oh,
one
Earth Nightmare.
like one main little thing is like find
Oh,
a
yeah.
cure for like a plague, and
Find
the
a cure
cure
for
comes
dogs.
from a
Yeah.
baby, and if you install a mod, and you have the cannibal perk, you can eat the baby.
I think I've seen
I don't-
screenshots
that's-
of that actually.
That Fallout 4 or 3, the Pit DLC's plot is fucking insane. Like, somehow these two fucked so hard that their baby is immune to radiation. Like, what?
And siding with the slaves means that the baby is going to be operated on.
And probably killed. But if you side with the slaves that are trying to get free in the DLC, you are also actively killing a baby.
I don't know, it seems like a win-win if you ask me.
Cheers, I'll drink to that.
Also really funny with the pit too is once you get to the end of the DLC, if you side with the slaves, you get access to the iron plant that they're working. But the slaves inside, they don't switch their dialogue at all, so they just continually talk about how they're going to escape and that they're enslaved, even though you've already freed them.
Wow.
That sounds like Bethesda game development, alright.
Yep.
I
Ow.
hope someone got fired for that blunder.
Wow, someone's
They
actually
probably got
using the
promoted.
explosher. Holy shit. I've never seen anyone use that weapon.
Holy shit, I forget that's a weapon.
Well, now you have.
In my
I only
entire
know
time
that
playing
the
Splatoon 3, I have
weapon
not seen a
being
single person use it.
Well,
Is that a
rotates
default
around
weapon, or.
No. It's one of the
Okay. Rotates
sloshing
around
machines,
in
it's the one that
camera.
lobs a fucking explosive thing.
Oh, I mean, was it
So hard
was it
to
in the
use.
game at launch?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so hard to use properly because it can. If the only way to one-shot someone is with a direct hit, but it has a massive hitbox, so it's really hard to actually get a direct center shot.
Actually, really good in Salmon Run, to be honest.
Oh yeah, it's fine in Salmon Run. But
I
like in the actual
appreciate
game,
one's rotation. It's good.
yeah,
It's the one that can kill flyfish, like, directly.
yeah,
Isn't it?
you can just fire it into their buckets and they blow up.
Fuck. Yeah, well, this explosher, that's the one who has the name. That's actually the splat charter. Never mind. I was gonna say the name I can't read, but whoever's the explosher, they're actually hopping around, so they've actually got good aim. They know what they're doing.
Not good enough.
Oh fuck! What's up with my throat, man?
Oh no.
I'm gonna say it.
I do still have some
don't
cough
care
drops
that
from when I was
but-
sick, so I could probably take one of those if I need to.
Spike, I'm gonna say it.
What are you gonna say?
Your thrusty hurts.
Zeno? Dennis? Alright. I
Well-
took a sip as Zeno redeemed the first one, so I'm counting that.
Yeah, so you need to go and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more sips. Come on, let's go. Hurry
Two.
up.
Drink the whole water bottle.
If we redeem enough
3,
drinks, we can drown Spike.
4,
Let's waterboard this motherfucker.
5,
Welcome
6.
to Guantanamo
I fucking
Bay,
hate
bitch.
you. 7. I can't sip while I'm laughing.
Gonna make Spike go to Guantanamo Bay.
Oh my god, stop.
Drink your whole bottle of water.
Oh no, we're
Oh my
gonna have
God.
to kill little buddy.
No.
Ugh.
I'm gonna enjoy killing you.
Good buddy already kills himself enough.
Now we can join in on the fun.
I love just spawning in the campaign map, watching little buddy just hop out of the backpack and immediately drive himself off a cliff.
What a
Whoa, I
stupid
didn't
son
realize
of
he had a-
bitch.
Driver's license.
I'd give him a driver's license. I think he can drive.
You saying that?
Ugh,
you're
excuse
going
me.
to
Okay, I'm gonna be
require us
burping
to
a lot,
have
and you guys
driver's
only have
license
yourself to blame.
drive?
I killed little buddy. He's dead forever.
He's not coming back.
There are no respawns for little buddy.
I'm kind of wondering if they're gonna have any kind of little buddy mechanic in the campaign DLC.
Yeah, you mean
Nope,
side
he's
order?
dead.
Side order, yeah.
He's
Sure
gonna
hope so.
die. He's gonna die at the very beginning, and it's gonna be about avenging his death.
If I'm not mistaken, side order actually features Agent 8.
Yeah, that's what people are assuming.
Agent 8 is gonna kill little buddy.
Yeah, she kills him.
And then we're gonna play as whatever our agent is, going after Agent 8.
I'm glad they announced side order with the DLC pass, because oh my fucking god, if it was just the Inkopolis thing, that would have been one of the worst fucking Splatoon announcements.
So what's going to happen is Agent 8 is going to implant a bomb inside of Little Buddy, and then Agent, whatever the agent number is, that's the main character in Splatoon 3, is going to try to get it out of Little Buddy to save them, but fail, and then they get
Plastic surgery.
badly wounded in the accident, and become punished agent.
So, okay. The Splatoon 1 agent is Agent 3, Splatoon 2 is Agent 4, and the Octo expansion is Agent 8. Splatoon 3, confusingly, is also Agent 4, but it's a different Agent 4, and Captain is Agent 3. The original Agent 4 is... we don't know where they are.
Dead.
No, they're just in a cave on Reach.
Oh.
Everyone who dies actually is just in a cave in Reach.
Is that a reference to something?
Yeah, but I'm not
Halo
saying it.
Reach.
Spartans don't die. They're missing in action.
Yeah, so at the end of Halo Reach, your character dies, but a lot of you don't actually fit. Fucking, you see the goddamn helmet at the beginning of the game. Shut the fuck up. So you don't actually see the body though. So
It's
people will
very
be like,
much-
"Oh yeah, Noble 6, your character's just hiding in a cave somewhere. They're still alive." But
Yeah, with the fucking energy sword wound through the chest.
Is it Reach the one that's a suicide mission, or is that ODST?
That's
I
Reach.
Alright.
in a way, that's kind of ODST as well. But yeah, except nobody dies in
Yeah.
ODST because ODST is lame.
ODST
Everyone dies after ODST.
is The Wire, the game.
Yeah, like, I haven't actually played Halo Reach, and I didn't... I kind
I'd
of
recommend
was
Reach.
interested in the story of the Halo series, but I already knew going into Reach that everybody dies, because it's literally a suicide mission.
It's also like the tagline for the game.
Well, one of them gets to live.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, the whole marketing thing for Reach is like, well, we know Reach falls, and we know that we're all gonna die, but it's, you know,
I think
How
the
that
book
happens.
had already been out at that point, or like
the
that
book
was
had been
already
out for
a
like
known
7
thing.
years. or
Yeah, so
even
like that was a
longer
very
even.
much known thing.
No, wait, it had been like, I think that actually the Fall of Reach book came out even before the game did. Combat
Yeah.
Evolved, I mean. I was thinking of First Strike. Thing.
I
lot
forgot
of,
this Halo novel series. Is it true? Okay,
Yeah.
is it actually not true that the suit jacks off the fucking Spartans?
That is not true.
Okay.
Unfortunately, not
Yeah,
true.
no, not true.
I
Can't believe the
disconnected.
internet would lie like that.
It should be true, but it's not. It's just that during the augmentation process, one possible side effect was like lowered sex drive. It's mentioned in the book, but no, the suit does not jack them off.
Oh shit, it's Bad Man.
Is that Bedman's cousin from Guilty Gear?
It's okay. That's what the Arbiter's for.
Sullivan Bad Man.
I make a Guilty Gear joke because if anyone here plays Guilty Gear. I just saw Blue go online. They're probably going to try to join.
All I know about Guilty Gear is right now is the Bridget and some of the other characters.
Bridget, my beloved. Oh, there's a post I saw once about LGBT fighting games, and it was just a list of games with random words attached to them, except for one, and it's just like gay Street Fighter, homosexual Blaze Blue, transgender Mortal Kombat, Guilty Gear. Because Guilty Gear is already LGBT positive. Fun fact,
Why is the first
the character Testament in Guilty Gear is genderless. According to the director of the series, Testament has transcended the need for gender, just like me. His own words. And with the whole Bridget thing, after it was
That's kinda
confirmed that
gay.
Bridget is trans, the director outright said, "I don't know why we have to keep making this clear. She's trans, guys. Just get over it."
Yeah. God, there was... I saw like a decent amount of Twitter posts just showing off stuff from like the older games. Like, no, she's not trans.
Sorry,
the
I have an
director
anime
thinks so.
profile picture. That means I have to be the worst human being possible.
Like, seriously though, don't trust people with anime profile pictures. Honestly, don't trust people with My Little Pony profile pictures, especially if it's Rainbow Dash for some reason. And don't trust people with Toon Link
furries.
profile pictures.
And don't trust white guys with sunglasses and goatees.
Oh, you already
And
showed
baseball.
that's just a given.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
more so
trust
if they're in their
people with
car.
profile.
Like,
first name, bunch of numbers.
Dennis, you can't say it unless you say the whole quote. With the swear
What?
included. You can't say it unless you say the whole quote. That's the rule.
I don't know the whole quote. I just know first name, bunch of numbers.
My
There's
name
more
is
to
first
it.
name bunch of numbers, and I have some incredibly shitty opinions.
I was just referring to the first name Mushroom as I never knew there was a quote associated with it.
It's a tweet.
I
My
just- I
favorite
just
one
refer-
is,
I
hi,
just
I'm a
always
random
refer to it
weirdo
as
who doesn't follow
that.
you, and I misinterpreted your post in a bizarrely specific way, so now I'm angry at something you didn't say. Can you spend the next 20 minutes explaining to me why I'm wrong?
Yeah, I got time.
People on the internet will literally fight over anything. I guess some,
Go to
Bethesda.
any forum that involves Sonic fans and say literally any one of the characters is your favorite, and you will get some really nasty responses about why you're an idiot. It doesn't matter which character you pick. You can pick literally any character.
Oh,
What's
like
the forum?
I guess, Starfield, Bethesda's new game, isn't gonna have, like, romance options or, like, sex or anything, and there's fucking people posting about, like, we need sex mods now.
You know, considering it's only going to be humans, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, what's the point if there's no lizards? Wait, did we lose someone?
Yeah,
Ow.
I disconnected like
Al.
I disconnected the last game and didn't join. Didn't you like notice that I wasn't on your team?
I wasn't paying
Have I-
attention.
I
I'm
been
just so busy talking, I don't actually care about what's going on in the
Have I
game.
been contributing that little?
No, you were
That
still
would tell
talking
me.
in the call and didn't say anything, and I wasn't paying attention to who's on my team.
He said that he got
Al
disconnected.
said he disconnected, and I went, no, we lost Bao.
I
You hate me,
genuinely
betrayed
didn't
me.
hear that at all.
I can't believe you.
Guys, I'm having a week.
I can't believe you've done
You are
this.
weak.
I am not weak. I had another punchline there, but I already forgot it, so never mind.
Because you're weak. Coward.
Sandy Dandy. Pink Piglet. Aren't most...
Yes, that is often their color.
So we need to remember to do the multiplayer Switch PC game list.
Yeah, excuse me. Shut the fuck up.
Nice.
The week after next is spring break, so I will have plenty of time. I will be doing a lot of work on the Steam Deck by that point as well.
What are you talking about?
Nice.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
The part confuses you.
What list?
Oh, the list of the multiplayer games that all of us play, so that way we can figure out what I can stream. And what we need to buy.
Once we want more options, like Mario Golf and the more
I'm not buying
multiplayer games
anything.
they'll have.
Never
Luigi's
ask me to
Mansion.
buy things because I won't do it.
Well, it wasn't necessarily you, it was more me.
How
and
dare
Simki.
you address me in such a manner?
Well, no, I'm saying that it's not necessarily you or Dennis that needs to buy stuff, it's me or Simki.
You have betrayed me again.
Yeah, because Simki and I, we know we have a significant amount of overlap. But it's
Yeah.
everyone else who would want to join that we don't know.
It's gonna pretty much have every first-party Nintendo's Switch game.
Same. There's very few that I'm
I'm
missing.
missing a lot of the launch titles, like ARMS and not what I look. I'm missing like ARMS and the Fire Emblem Three Houses and some Super Mario Party.
I have
They're not
all those.
early titles.
I know Dennis has ARMS because we actually played it together.
Arms is good. I would like an
We
Arms 2
need
that
to get 1-2
expands on it.
Switch.
What was that, Simki?
Need to do 1-2 Switch.
No. You heard about the sequel that got canceled, right? Supposedly?
No, I didn't actually.
Was it called 3-4 Switch?
I don't remember what it was called, but it was never announced, and this only stems from a rumor. But supposedly, Nintendo had a sequel that was kind of Jackbox style, and when they playtested it, so the game was basically finished, it got such a poor reception from playtesters. Like, I'm saying everyone said it was terrible and boring, that Nintendo decided to just cancel it without ever announcing it.
I'm surprised 1-2 Switch even like got released at the first place. I know it was to show off the Switch's features, But it was the most boring fucking way they could have ever shown off the features. Like, we Play, Wii U Party, like all of those, really good. Wii Sports. 1-2 Switch is just a really shit minigame collection.
Well, most of the other games were also actual games. 1-2 Switch is a novelty.
Yeah. Like, I can go back to Wii Party, Wii Sports.
I go back to Wii Sports
Play,
Resort all the time. It's actually genuinely one of my favorite games.
Wii U Party, and have fun with those. Even, like, playing multiplayer matches on them with friends, because they're genuinely fun. I've played 1-2 Switch a single time at a friend's house, because they got the Switch when it launched, and they had that in Mario Odyssey.
Jesus. By the way, you know what we should play again? Because I've been thinking about it lately. Clubhouse games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if we're going to do it, though, we should probably do one-on-ones and then just cycle in players. So
Yeah,
we can
so
actually
have
show off
some
more of the
games.
collection. Because if we do 3 or 4 player, we actually are locked out of most of the games because there's no lobby system.
Very limiting.
Yeah.
Early, well, not even early. Anything before, like, 2021 Switch-wise is such basic online.
So what I'll do for that is, if you guys want, I can try to see if I can get the game to be streamed through Discord, so that way whoever is in the call and is not actively playing, if we're just doing one-on-ones, can still see what's going on and not have the delay.
Yeah.
But
do
if I want
commentary.
audio to go through, I have to set all the audio to go through one channel, and I do not know how to do that. And I would have to undo it for the next time I'm streaming. Yeah, that's one of the quirks. I can actually hook up my capture card to Discord, and it'll pick up audio, but it'll also invert the video, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Oh, that's really weird.
Yeah, because Discord inverts the audio from webcam, or inverts the video from webcams, and you cannot change it.
Odd.
It's actually
Yeah.
apparently been a long-standing complaint with Discord video calls.
Okay, well, instead of fixing that, we can add in our little AI and NFT stuff. So I think that's a decent compromise.
I'm not
Yeah,
using
useless
AI.
things that no one's ever gonna use.
What?
Fuck. Oh yeah, are there any other consoles with like online possible game night stuff you're planning on starting to stream? PS4.
I do have a PS4, but the funny thing is I don't actually own many multiplayer games for it.
Oh.
Oh, I got it. We could play Planet Side 2.
Oh no.
Just kidding, I think it's fucking garbage. No offense.
Yeah. I'd rather play Planet Side 1.
Yeah, I don't actually own many multiplayer games for PS4, even though we have PS Plus.
Nah. I don't have too many PS4 to 5 games. Like, I have a decent amount, but
I have about 50 physical PS4 games, but we haven't actually been using the PS4 lately. Because bullshit with Sony has actually killed me and Xeno's interest in PlayStation for a while.
Honestly, I just own a bunch of Call of Duty games on it.
We really do need to go through our PS4 games, but my priorities have also been elsewhere because I'm trying to work through my backlog and get through older stuff, especially since I can stream those now. So I actually have a motivation to be playing some of the weirder and more unique games in my collection instead of just playing the big stuff to keep up with game releases.
I guess if you ever get the
Oh yeah, we do
Side
have fighting
really.
games in PS4. I forgot about that. The problem is I don't think I can actually play them for 3 hours.
I could not play a
Well,
fighting game for 3 hours. Oh my god.
Weak. Weak.
After a bit, my brain just turns to mush for fighting games.
If you can't play
I,
fighting games for at least 8 hours a day, you don't deserve to play fighting games.
Also, if I'm playing a fighting game and get too into it and and adrenaline kicks in, it gives me a headache.
I think you just need to drink more water.
I probably do.
Should do co-op haze stream?
You know what? Fortunately, the servers are down forever. So
I guess
Alright,
there's probably no, like, community servers.
couple more matches and then we'll probably end.
Alright.
And next
Fool,
week
it's
we'll
already
also be
over.
Splatoon. Yeah, I'm
Whoa.
gonna try to get Ujea to also post a list of games, because I'd like for him to join more, because I have not gotten to play many games with him, even though I've been friends with him for a very long time.
all right, all you
yeah.
got to do is install Fortnite, and then you guys can.
He doesn't even play that.
Yes, he does. He's been playing it.
Wait, he does?
What's up?
He's playing it right now.
What?
Fortnite.
Ujea.
Wait, he is?
Ujea.
Wait, how do...
Discord.
Discord?
Yeah.
Oh, he is
Nate
playing
just-
Fortnite. Okay, I actually didn't know he played Fortnite.
He was talking about it the other day.
I don't remember the other day. I don't remember what I
Well-
had for supper last night.
Okay, to be fair, I think it was actually a little bit before that. I don't know. It was more that I don't know if it was last week, but it was around the time. I think it might have been either the day you guys were playing Quake or something, because he was complaining about controller users having a lot of auto aim.
Oh,
in
that's
Fortnite.
right. I remember now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I somehow
Yeah,
did not notice he was playing Fortnite.
Not to him, I think. All I know is Ujea has Mario Party Superstars.
He has Mario Party. I think he has Smash Ultimate, and he does not have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but he does have the original Mario Kart 8, and that's why he doesn't have Deluxe.
Ah.
Well, that was his original reason for not getting Deluxe.
At this point,
I have the regular
Deluxe
Mario
is
Kart
the
8.
replacement.
You also haven't played it.
I do. Oh.
No, I haven't.
I don't know if
Well,
you'd
sorry.
actually like Mario Kart if you don't like racing games.
I love Mario Kart 8 just doxing what state you're in on the original version. But it literally, it fucking says your country and your state, as well as that it uses the name of your me.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's a
So-
security risk. I'm gonna sue.
It's more just annoying, because like, I go by, like, Simkey online. But like, oh hey, that's just my real name. Oh, okay, cool.
Video game console stop doxing your players challenge. Impossible, not clickbait.
Okay, but like seriously, like I shouldn't have to see my friggin', email address when I boot up my Xbox.
Oh yeah.
I'm so glad the Switch doesn't do that for some reason. Why is Nintendo winning
Yeah,
here?
Hey,
if you ever stream
what about
Xbox, make
PlayStation?
sure you turn it on beforehand.
PlayStation doesn't display your email address, but if you set your real name to like your
Yeah.
real name, it'll display that.
Yep.
Xbox does that too, but it's only on the specific menu on the home button.
And I think it only
the
displays your first
streamer
name as
I
well.
started watching on
Yeah.
Twitch had a separate user account on his PS4 for streaming that was the streamer name. And there was one time he had to reboot the console and he accidentally left the video visible while that happened, and you could see one of his other user accounts and it was just his real name.
Fuck. That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, lately, like the past, decade-ish, there's been like this big push to, move away from anonymity on the internet. With shit on Facebook or Twitter and shit like that. And I don't like it very much.
Which is funny because VTubers are also a big thing now, and they're doing the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Now, for
I
the
mean,
record, there are some people watching who know my real name. In fact, Dennis, Zeno, and Soro know my real name, and there are...
I know your real name.
Oh. Okay, and you know my real name. I forgot I told you.
Yeah, like 10 years ago.
So, I am not, one who hides my identity necessarily, but I do ask that if you do know my real name on the internet, I am Spike, and I would prefer to keep it that way.
Yeah,
If I am not
you-
using my real name as my account name, please do not call me that.
Pretty much. It really should how it be. I mean,
online.
Yeah, there is
Looks
one
like-
other person who has shown up in chat a few times who does know me IRL, and that would be Go Gadget Food Stamps, because we actually went to grade school together. We have been best friends since 2nd grade.
Nice.
So, he knows my real name, but he also has been on the internet for longer than I have, so he's smart enough to know that.
Yeah, I mean, I know the main reason why companies want anonymity, and then you know what I mean, to be removed.
It's a hard word to say.
Data collection.
Yeah,
Pokechick.
you are valuable. As
It's
data.
not like they really need it. To
Okay,
be
take a
honest.
guess. Is Pokechick a furry? Oh my god, they're actually using Nessie. They're a furry.
Yeah.
Zeno asks Simki, do you smell toast? I think he meant to say burnt toast. Do you smell burnt toast? Because that's usually a
Well,
sign
you know
you
what
had
they
a
say.
stroke.
All
Oh.
toasters toast toast.
No, I'm just
Stone Luigi,
dyslexic.
you didn't make it. But yeah,
When I'm
if you
trying to
smell
talk
burnt toast
on,
when there's no toast, it's actually a sign you've had a stroke and you should probably see a doctor or go to the hospital like right away.
Ah,
So,
good to know. When I'm trying to talk, I'm decently fast. I just miss a lot of words.
there are some words I just straight up cannot pronounce.
Yeah.
Anonymity is one of those
Understand.
words that I know how to pronounce and it's just not fucking fun to actually say.
You said it wrong.
I don't... see? That's my point exactly.
I could be lying and
Yeah.
you wouldn't even know it.
I wouldn't. That's the thing. I genuinely would not know.
Yeah, I've probably mentioned. I think I mentioned it before that I have ADHD.
Oh, so do I. Don't
pretty
worry.
Sure I'm dyslexic.
I have ADHD,
diagnosed.
autism,
Oh.
generalized anxiety disorder, and I'm pretty sure I had depression at one point. I don't know if I still do.
No.
I'm in a much better mental state than I used to be.
That's good.
Pokechick, you do realize you can do more than just walk forward, right?
No.
Can you also shoot while walking forward, or do you have to stop?
That was all she was
Yep,
doing.
stands still.
Maybe she was lagging out. Did you ever think about that?
Sounds
know, I
like a
miss
skill
the
issue
movie.
and a personal problem at the same time.
I miss seeing
you
people just walk into walls when they're having bad connection. You don't see that much anymore. Maybe it's because we all have usable internet.
I
Oh,
miss the
kind of.
Xbox 360 days.
I never actually played an Xbox 360 game online before, by the way. I never got Xbox Gold.
I
There was
only
some
did
like
at a
that.
friend's house a few times. I used to play Halo Combat Evolved online on PC though. That was like really the first first game I really played online, like in general.
The first game I played, like myself, that I would not actually consider a game because I would not consider Leapster the actual game console.
Wrong.
I
That's as
never had
real
one
as
of
it
those.
gets.
I was already
gangsta.
too old by the time those came out.
Would probably be Halo Reach, I think. Because when Halo Reach came out, some dad let me play it.
The first game I played online was RuneScape in 2002.
But I did not play Halo Reach online or Halo 3, which I got after Halo Reach because I really enjoyed Halo Reach.
2002.
The first game I actually played online was some Halo 4. And that got me into like online gaming.
Yeah, I got in trouble with my parents playing RuneScape.
Victory.
So I played it for
You didn't
a
ask
couple months
for your parents'
straight.
permission before going online, like they say in the commercials.
I played RuneScape for a couple months straight in 2002 and then didn't play it again until after it was brought back online a few years ago. I think it was around like 2020, 2019 or so. Was it Space Hamster randomly did a stream? So Space Hamster or Peanut Butter Gamer, they're basically the same person. One of
Yeah.
them did a stream with RuneScape, and that made me play the game again. And I have been playing it on and off ever since, and the thing about RuneScape is you never truly quit. You're either playing or taking a break.
It feels like all MMOs, honestly.
Yep. I'm taking a break from Warframe as well. I'm waiting for the new update to hit in April.
Need to go back to Warframe sometime. Again, like I said, I'm waiting for cross-save.
Yeah. Cross-save isn't out
Okay.
yet, but cross-play is, and I wouldn't mind streaming Warframe with anyone who wants to join.
Yeah. I'll be down to re-download the Xbox version. I should still have my save data.
Xena says, Halo 4 Griffball was fucking fun online. Got to play a bit of it for a weekend from Gold, going free for a weekend. I remember that. I watched
yeah.
him do that.
I'm pretty sure at this point I probably have some extremely valuable things in Warframe for Prime parts.
I have spent a fair amount of money in Warframe because I really like the game, so I was supporting the devs where I could.
Did you buy the Unreal Tournament weapons?
Yes.
I forgot
Good
they did
boy.
that when Unreal Tournament 4 was being worked on.
I did that the instant they were made available because there was no way I was going to miss that. The way I put it was telling Xeno that I'm going to forgive Epic for the entire time it takes for me to buy these.
And I'm gonna have to figure out Warframe balancing again. Who do I use?
I
Ember,
named Wisp.
Wukong, Trinity. I think are the 3. Oh, Hydron Prime and stuff. I think those are the 4.
According to
they should make
Xeno, a lot of
too.
Prime parts tanked in price because of Prime Resurgence. Which is Prime's getting added to an in-game shop rotating weekly.
Okay, I see.
Wait, is that a
Sure,
permanent
Prime
thing, Xeno? I thought that was only for, one time. Did they actually make Prime Resurgence permanent? No, it's an annual thing. Okay.
Sure, my Rhino Prime parts aren't worth anything anymore.
Well, some of them might be, because not everything shows up in Prime Resurgence. I don't know. Once Wisp
remember
Prime is out, I'm fucking buying her day one.
I remember when the Rhino Prime stuff was gonna be removed, farmed for like 2 whole days just trying to get Rhino Prime parts.
I have Rhino Prime.
Damn, nice.
I feel like I have Rhino Prime.
They actually brought, they brought Rhino Prime back for a Prime Vault thing, and I just bought the pack for it.
Oh, I see.
I played
my,
Warframe for like 30 minutes and I got no idea what's going on.
My early game experience with Warframe was really fucking easy because I played it a little bit, then stopped. And then when I came back to it, the Twitch Prime rewards are out. So I literally got to start with Trinity Prime and Victus Sniper Prime.
Necros?
Necros?
Wait. What Prime did you try to say?
Trinity, and then there's a sniper rifle.
Ah, okay, sniper rifle. Yeah, I
I
don't
think it was
know.
like the Victus or something like that. But
Vectis, probably.
yeah, it made the game extremely easy, but I was kind of fine with that because the early game was boring to me besides the movement.
Xeno, there is a sniper rifle called Vectis, not Vectus. I think Vectus is one of the handguns.
Yeah.
Unless there is a Vectis Prime sniper rifle and I'm just stupid. Also, Xeno says, Korra and Nidus are my mains. I don't give a fuck about anything when playing them. Korra Prime and
good.
Nidus Prime. Yeah, I main Wisp, and I also mained Wukong Prime, but they fucking nerfed Wukong.
Yeah.
Because his twin
I,
no longer has infinite ammo.
The my main was Ember before the 4 change. Because they changed Ember's 4, because Ember's 4 used to be just an AoE thing that killed anything that got nearby, and you just turned it on.
Did you ever do the broken shit
meteor.
with Saren?
No, I don't think I ever got Saren.
Saren can nuke a map.
Oh.
Yeah, the way Saren's
Yeah.
gimmick worked... Oh, by the way, this is going to be the last match of the night.
Sounds good.
The way Saren's gimmick works is she unleashes spores. Her first ability unleashes spores on a single enemy. If you smack the enemy, that unleashes more spores, which infects more enemies. Some of her other abilities can fuck with that, and will just spread the spores around, especially as the enemies take damage. Because then it'll spread it to anything nearby, and it can essentially cover an entire room or even part of an entire map. Her 4 kills anything that's infected.
Oh, so she can just
Instantly.
run around infecting everything.
Yeah, if there's ever...
It's Splatoon!
Oh my god, it's spam, son. If there's ever a challenge you need to do where you have to kill a bunch of enemies quickly, just use Saren. as long as there's a significant amount of enemies in a small area, you will be able to just instantly kill everything in the vicinity. Yeah, Xeno says Saren Prime is hilariously stupid. When I was playing with my other girlfriend, the one who doesn't really show up for streams, I was helping her get that mission because those missions count if you're near the person who's killing. So we just went into a mission together. I just said, okay, don't do anything. I just smacked an enemy a couple times, waited, and said, okay, stay by me. I used her 4th ability, and then everything died.
My Ember build before they changed her 4 was max out the range on number 4, max out the damage on number 4, fire damage and basic damage, and max out energy and energy pickup range, and then just sit on a defense point, turn it on, and leave. Like, just walk away. It did so much damage that it could pretty much instantly kill literally anything in the area. To the point where it could just be AFK for most of the time.
Sorry, I'm coughing, guys. I don't know what's up with my throat tonight.
So yeah, I get why they changed Ember's ability. Because he could just fucking stand there.
Saren's 4 doesn't kill everything that has their spores, it just does a fuck ton of damage to them, which usually one-shots and everything. So essentially, Xeno, it kills everything.
No, it's completely different. Duh.
I with him again. It's been a long time.
Yeah, the next update... okay, Xeno's actually have things survived it. Okay, that's terrifying. It's usually enough to one-shot anything, but... I guess unless you're doing, like, Kufa Fortress. Yeah, the next update it's hitting is in April, and that's to do Very Paradox. Dennis, you're going to have to get caught up with the new war if you want to do that. That's a roguelike.
I'm going to have to get caught up a lot, because the last thing that came out was, I forget what it was the, like, snow area with the hoverboards.
Oh.
Hey guys, who wants to play
That would
Destiny
be Fortuna.
2?
That's actually when Xeno and I started.
Oh, yeah, I stopped when Fortuna came out.
Yeah, I've been playing consistently, kind of, since Fortuna. I've just been taking an extended break because I got burned out for a bit. But I got caught up last Easter to the new war.
I know I made a lot of progress. I passed, like, some of the very good lore stuff.
Yeah, Dennis, definitely get caught up before they do Very Paradox, because you need to do the new war.
I won't say this on stream, but I think you know the mission that it's like the big turning point kind of mission. That's still kind of,
that one's hard.
I can't say on stream in case there's anyone that's really looking to get into Warframe, but that was when I was like, oh dang, this game is like actually pretty awesome.
Oh wait, no, I think I know what mission you're talking about.
I'll tell you off stream.
Yeah, okay, hold that thought until you play the new war, because that's the big thing they've been leading up to for a while. Xeno's asking the war within or the sacrifice. I don't think Dennis knows the difference. Also, we're done. Okay, just saying.
Is that question directed to me?
I believe it is, Dennis.
I don't remember the name of the quest, but there's a specific mechanic that gets unlocked at the same time. So, but I can't really explain more without spoiling, and I don't want to.
Wow, that's some good cards right there.
Say it.
Laser beam mode, I guess.
Wow,
that was the last one too, right?
Yeah, that was the last one. Xeno says he knows the quest.
Okay, let me go.
I don't know the quests by name necessarily, other than the new war, but I think I know the war within the sacrifice.
Shelvin, why are you explaining literally every weapon in the game? Can we please stop? Why is that a button you can press? Why is there a button to just have him explain every weapon in order? What? Why the fuck is that button? Shut up!
Oh no.
How do I stop this?
Oh no, is he explaining literally everything?
How do I stop this? What? Why does
game.
ZR make him explain every single weapon that's in the fucking store? Why is that a feature, Nintendo? I'm stuck here.
It's to punish you for your hubris.
Holy shit, why is that a feature?
Simki
new?
just slowly losing his mind.
He's explaining weapons I don't even have unlocked. Stop.
Wait, what button did you press?
I just pressed ZR by accident.
Oh, have you been in the weapon shop since like any of the updates lately?
Yeah, he's just explaining literally every single weapon in the shop to me.
It's weird, because
Really?
when I press it, it doesn't happen.
Why is
Because
he explaining the pen? That's the
I know,
fucking
because I know
splatter
he
shot.
would. I mean, are you sure that he's not explaining like
He's explaining
new
the weapons I
versions of-
own.
He's not
He's
explaining like
explaining
the
the
new
default
versions?
splatter shot.
Alright, I don't know what's going on, but Simki somehow fucked the game.
He's explaining the default fucking slasher. Shut up,
Every copy of
please.
Splatoon 3 is personalized.
I'm trapped in Sheldon hell.
In
Hell
Helden?
didn't.
Hell.
Val, did we say
Entered the
that at the same
backwards.
time?
More or less.
Entered the fucking Splatoon
We really do
backwards.
share a single brain cell.
I have plenty more than that.
Well, okay, you can still share a single brain cell and have more than one brain cell, because we're only sharing the one.
The only
but you
buttons
only
that do
have
anything
one.
is DR.
I have
I
at
have-
least 3, thank you very much.
And they
He's
never
busy.
see each other.
No, because
He's
they're
explaining
pinballing
the
around
fucking
my
splatter
skull.
shot I start
If I
with.
shake my head, I get a high score.
He's explaining the default splatter shot, Junior. Shut up.
I think you need to splatter shoot him in the face.
Okay, so normally I would move to my solitary call in order to end stream, but I kind of want to sit here and listen to Simki lose his mind.
I know what the splatter shot pro is, you fuck.
Simply, I'm glad that you are suffering for us because it's cool. So, keep it up.
I
You're
don't
doing
know
great.
how you managed to do this.
It's the ranged blasters. Stop telling me it's cool. It's shit.
I can't believe you would say that. The ranged blaster is a stalwart member of anyone's arsenal. And it has many practical applications.
Oh yeah, name one.
Shooting.
Okay, fair. I don't know what the fuck I expected.
He won't stop. I don't
Alright.
care about the fucking tricolor. Jets
No
don't
tears,
shoot.
please.
Yeah, I
It's
just
a
bought
waste of
that.
good suffering.
Their fucking face hurts from smiling so much.
I know about the Zipcaster.
Why is he
have
explaining
5 weapons.
everything?
I don't know. I just hit CR. Why?
You activated his trap card.
Apparently. It's the undercover umbrella. I think I'm getting close to the end, maybe.
What if he starts over?
I hope he doesn't.
Alright, I want to see this through to the end before I end stream. I'm gonna wander around spots. That's a good drawing of Knuckles. I'm gonna fresh that. Why did the camera do that?
It's a gun I just bought like 2 minutes ago shopping.
My feet hurt, I want to go home.
Yeah, that's me at work every single day.
That's the 96 gal. Yeah, I know.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
only
no.
20 more minutes. Of a
Oh, he
grown
actually
man.
ended. He fucking
Darn.
ended. Holy shit.
I wanted to hear you start crying.
He went through everything. I literally just hit ZR and used ZR. Like, I was at the beginning of the list over at the splatter scope, and I accidentally hit ZR, and he just sequentially went through every single weapon in the store.
Oh my god.
The true villain of the night.
That took like 4 minutes.
Okay. So after that debacle? I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Debacle.
Debacle. Thank you,
Debically.
Dennis, for
It's pronounced
contributing to the
debically,
conversation. After that incident, I'm going to go to my solitary call. Thank you guys for joining. You all have a lovely
Alright.
night. Simkey, I don't know how you're going to recover from this, but I hope you figure something out.
I'll
Take
never
drugs.
recover.
Oh, don't do
I'll
drugs.
take drugs.
Dude,
Go to hell
Rex,
before
they're
I
cool.
die, and then go to Valhalla.
God, not the
Yeah,
Valhalla
but-
thing again.
Only if you kill a bunch of people first.
Yeah, probably don't do that. I think as my role as a streamer, I have to say do not do that.
Don't worry, I won't.
Unless it's in Minecraft.
I'll just go join a random Minecraft server and burn down like 20 houses and get banned.
Alright. I will see you guys next week. We're doing Splatoon again, just so you know.
Hooray!
Alright.
Alright.
See you,
ya.
Spike.
Bye.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. So I just wanted to see that through to the end, because that was an experience. Ah, okay, so yeah, Zeno just explained to me what the quests were. I understand now. So I'm not going to say it, because Warframe does actually have a very interesting story once it really gets going. I will say the new war is really good. And I hope Dennis does that to get caught up for the Deviri Paradox. So, let's see. Who is live? I'm following a lot more people than I used to. Okay. Ew, excuse me. Alright, we're gonna raid someone that I haven't gotten to raid in sometime. We are going to raid Audi Stripes. They are today? They are playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which I believe is the sequel to Fallen... Is that the sequel to Survivor? Or is that the new game? Or the original game? I actually don't remember. Alright, so there are they, them. Alright. That's what we'll be rating. Survivor is the sequel. Okay, so they're playing Fallen Order. Deviri Paradox is an alternate game or beginning to the game, by the way. You can start it instead of Force Prize. Survivor is the sequel. Okay. So yeah, it's Fallen Order. Our raid message is going to be you know what? We didn't do what's it called? Salmon Run. We didn't do Salmon Run, but our raid message is going to be, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That will be our raid message. So, just copy that message. And you can use anyone's emotes as long as the message is the same. That's really the important thing. You know the drill by now. I will be back tomorrow with Super Mario 64. We're going to try to 100% the game tomorrow. And then I will post my new schedule on Monday. For those who did not see my tweet, I will no longer be streaming on Fridays for the remainder of my class schedule. And then once my semester is over, I will be redoing my schedule to be a little less weird. Did I say Tamario? Wait, did I actually say Tamario? No, I did not mean to say that. I thought I said tomorrow. Holy shit, okay. Moving on. I will post my schedule after tomorrow. It's Mario, god damn it. And before I go, let me post my socials. If you want to hang out after stream, it's on How You Spell Discord. I have a Discord server. If you want to hang out on, or keep up with me on Twitter, there's my Twitter. And if you want to catch up on any streams you may have missed, there's my VOD channel on YouTube. So, we're going to raid Audi. Audi... Oh, wait. Let me get the thing. Audi Stripes. Yeah. Is that right? Yes. Okay. So, we are going to raid Audi. I will see you all tomorrow. You all have a lovely evening. So, yeah, Mario 64 100% tomorrow. Monday is probably going to be Outer Wilds, and Wednesday we're going to do Bayonetta Origins. I am moving Killer 7 to Sunday since I'm no longer streaming on Friday. That way I can still do 3 games and actually play Bayonetta Origins. So, I will see you all tomorrow, and I will see you all again on Monday. Have a good evening. Brain is... I'm just ending. We're done.